Alright. Alright, so it should be live and the recording should be good. What is up, everybody? I'm Existential Turtle, Twitch streamer. Not a very successful one, but a Twitch streamer nonetheless. I like to play video games and talk, so I decided to do both at the same time and stream. So today I'll be doing a little bit more casual Destiny 2 grinding. I want to do some more Iron Banner. I'm hoping to maybe get a couple more powerful gear milestones. So just casual, chill Destiny 2ing. So yeah, let's head right over to Destiny 2. Alright. So I clicked to go into this match like 3 minutes ago. And as you can see, I'm still at 8 out of 12. So, that sucks. Like, literally, it's been going for a few minutes at this point. Alright. Everything looks good, though. Audio looks good. Video looks good. Frame rate looks good. Ooh, make sure that's muted so I don't, so my microphone doesn't pick up a lot of that audio. Alright. So now I just gotta wait for the damn Crucible match to start. So I need to capture zones and I need to make orbs. I think that's literally all I have left to do. So the orb thing will just happen if it happens. It's probably not going to happen. Just because I don't really see myself having much time to play Iron Banner before it resets on Tuesday. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to make that many orbs in the amount of time I have. Dragon! My second favorite dragon. Maybe third. I don't know. Draco from Dragonheart is a pretty badass dragon. Ooh, maybe fourth. The Dragon Prince from the Dragon Prince. He is adorable. He's adorable. So yeah, you might be fourth. Alright, so yeah, I gotta capture zones, arc final blows, revenge, super kills, precision kills, and guardians. You are the best, but not necessarily the favorite. Hey, like I warned you the other day, I'm bluntly honest, Dragon. Like, you are the best. But toothless and like, you know, that adorable Dragon Prince. You finished Dragon Prince, right? Like that thing is adorable. It's like scary adorable. Alright, so I just have to complete a Crucible match there and get like melee and grenade kills. So, and do I have to wear a mask? I think I do. I'll worry about that later. So for precision kills, I'm going to rock bygones. Gotta rock the shotgun. I'm kind of getting used to rocking a rocket launcher. This chest piece, a second dodge. I can see the usefulness, but I'm not going to go for a second dodge. So I'll go for you. 35, 25. I don't want to lower my light level that much. Yeah, maybe I will just go for the second dodge. Try to give my light level as much of a buff as I can. Oh! I mean, that's something, I guess. Maybe I'll just leave the sword on. It's not like I even use power ammo that often. The only other exotic I would want to wear is the Knucklehead Radar, and currently it lowers my light level a bit too much, so I cannot wear that. Just a bit too much. Scout rifle, auto rifle, shotgun aim. I might as well go for a shotgun because I'm not using an auto rifle.
Banner.
Alright, there we go. Now, this is the first time I'll ever have 2 dodges, so let's see if that actually makes a difference or not. So, besides all the homework you have to do, Dragon, how's your day going? Good job.
Zone A. Opponent claimed Zone C.
Which, by the way, do your homework. The sooner you do your homework, the sooner you don't have to even worry about your homework anymore. It's like ripping off a band-aid. You just sometimes gotta do it. What the hell just happened?
Zone B captured.
Oh, I'm on a pedestal that raises and lowers. Okay. Headshot? Headshot. I think I need 5 headshots. Damn. Auto aim dragged my camera away from the target I was shooting at. And that sucked. Because I would have killed him otherwise. Hey, no. All of a sudden got popular, Dragon? You're already popular. You may not want to admit it, but you're already popular because you're cool. I think you're cool. I know you don't think you're cool. I think you're cool.
Zone B lost.
And I'm always right. So, I know there's a lot of debate between the two of us about who's always right, but I'm always right. There's somebody. Ah, there we go. That's too many people. Yep. This is.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage.
Oh, their breakup. Tell them that's life. I'm a little cold when it comes to the whole breakup kind of thing because, like, I'm all bitter and, like, perma-single. So, like, boo. No, in all seriousness, no, that sucks. Like, I'm sorry for your friend.
Zone C lost. Now you are the hunted.
I didn't kill him with my shotgun. That's what light level does. He was cheated on. I've never not been cheated on. Like, all honesty, I've never not been cheated on. That's why I hate dating. It's because
your
people cheat.
Has grown.
And why do all of my guy friends have
Let the wolves rest. The hunt
horrible woman
is
choices?
over.
Well, have you ever thought about it like this? Maybe it's just there's more horrible women than there are
Opponent claimed
guys.
Zone B. Opponent claimed Zone C.
It's just maybe we're just outnumbered. No, that's not true because I'm a horrible guy. So there's horribleness on both sides. Headshot. Headshot? Headshot. Okay. I want them to go after the power ammo because I don't care about it.
Zone A lost. The flames are lit, and you are the prey.
That's good to know. Run away. I'm dead. How am I not dead? Run. For my life. My species sucks. I don't... Is it a species?
The flames have gone cold.
This is why I'm not human anymore. I chose to be a dragon. Then your species doesn't suck. Because your species is dragon.
Zone A captured. Opponent claimed Zone C. That's
Woo!
two.
That was rough. Oh, I'm not going to make it. Woo! Hide.
You captured
Got it.
Zone B.
That was my main goal, was capturing the control point. Wow. 570. No wonder I melted. Women are their own species. I suppose.
Zone B lost.
I don't know. All I gotta tell you, and I've told you this before, Dragon, I'm super happy that I'm just single. Like, I prefer it. Like, yeah, sure, it gets lonely sometimes, but at the end of the day, I'm good with it. I've made my peace with it. There we go. Was that a headshot? That was a headshot. Yes.
Zone A lost. The flames are lit, and you are the
A
prey.
headshot? That was a headshot.
Now hit them.
Oh, I finished the bounty. Nice. I think I only need one more headshot. No, I'm legit super happy that I gave up on dating. It's just, I don't know, I didn't enjoy it. It's wasn't worth it. Is that a headshot? That was a headshot. Yes, that was the bounty.
The hunt.
So I don't think I need any more headshots. How is he not dead? There we go.
Opponent claimed Zone C. You captured Zone B. Zone A captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Let's see. So I need to start focusing on grenade and melee kills. Oh, that's a super.
Zone B lost.
Well, I won't win that fight, so run away. That was a golden gun. Yep. Cool. It was a golden gun.
Zone A lost. You're being hunted.
Oh
Don't
no.
let your guard down.
We're being hunted. What will we do? Alright, let's see. Hey, I killed a dragon!
That's two.
That's right, dragon. I just killed a dragon. Not necessarily you,
The
but I killed a
hunt has
dragon.
ended. 3 minutes left.
Dragon breath. So bad. Alright, I gotta be getting close on the capture points.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
I'm not even gonna worry about
C
the whole making
captured.
orbs thing.
Capture
Rip.
Zone A. 2 zones are yours.
Hey, apparently I got a bounty. Cool. Oh, I killed a wet noodle. Oh, that's adorable. Killed another dude. Yeah.
Zone C lost.
I just got another super, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can actually do anything with it. It's not always easy. Well, I'm not even going to pop my super because I will die before I can make use of it.
Zone C captured. Zone
There we go.
advantage is yours. Zone A lost.
I'm dead, yeah. I had 4 people that all out-level me, well, except for that guy, shooting me from a distance. There was no way I stood a chance. But I got a bounty.
Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Gotten a lot of Crucible bounties this time around. That's pretty cool. Wow.
Zone A captured.
I'm glad I keep getting hit by super after super after super.
Relish this time.
That's fun.
1 minute remains. Good count.
Dragon! I just killed Dragon! Woo!
Another hunt will come.
There's too many dragons in the world, so they need to be extincted a little bit. I'm all about extincting dragons.
Zone A captured.
Even though I love dragons. Uh-oh, I'm dead.
Captured Zone B. Zone advantage.
Run
is yours.
away!
30 seconds.
Oh! Oh, I almost got a double kill.
Opponent claims Zone C.
He's on the wrong team, so I don't care. Thank you, Dragon. Thank you. Aw, but think of the species.
Zone
Won't
A
somebody
lost.
please think
10
of the
seconds.
species?
Zone C captured.
Sad I didn't get
Zone
the capture.
advantage is yours.
Alright, so that's the match. So I think I only got 1 on the melee and grenade kills. I hate humans. I hate humans too, Dragon. So I agree. They're overrated. They're exhausting. Hey, it was #1 on my team, and we still got spanked. I wonder what that says about us. Probably that we suck. Also, Wet Noodler needs to get a life. He has 36 kills. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright, so let's see the progress I made on my bounties. I need 2 more zone captures. And again, I'm not even gonna get that one. So like that's just not gonna happen. Let's see. Looks like I got every single bounty for the Crucible in one match. So that's awesome. So I'd say just 2 more zone captures, and then I don't really need to worry too much about the Iron Banner anymore. And then I just got to get 4 ability kills in the Crucible, and I don't need to do that in the Iron Banner. So I could go into normal Crucible, where light level doesn't matter, and like knock out a couple of punches and grenades. So yeah, that'll be fun. 6 out of 12 on the match. That's only going to take 20 years. I love looking over Dragon and I just see those words. I hate humans. It's like, yeah, I get it. Yeah. That is fair. That is entirely fair. Alright, so I'll stick with the shotgun, even though I don't need headshots anymore. Now I'll stick with bygones. It does lower my light level, but it's also my most useful weapon. And I don't really like this hand cannon, even though it's a good light level. I like this hand cannon. Yeah, so I'll stick with what I got. Looks like we found a match. It's a match. Match.com. So how's everybody doing today? I noticed we got a few more viewers in the stream. What is going on with all you guys? Just having a nice relaxing Twitch day? In the mood for some Destiny? Yeah, I'm just having a... I just got home from work and decided... they left. Okay. And they left. Oh, by 10 p.m. today? Yee. Flipped. How many tables are you flipping? So 10 p.m. today? On a Sunday? You have 2 journals and 2 quizzes due on a Sunday? Is it for like an online class? Because I thought your school days were Wednesdays and Fridays? That sucks. So it has to be an online class. Yeah, okay, yeah. That, because no in-person class would make you come in on a Sunday. It's just, no colleges do that. So that makes more sense that it's an online class. I thought about taking some online classes again, but then I realized it would literally do nothing for me but drain my money. So I decided not to. Drain my money and take away what little free time I have. So, nah. There's nothing I'm going for anymore. So... So, like, I've done so many years of college at this point that it's just like, I just don't see the point anymore. It's like, yeah, whatever. I burned myself out. Never become like me, Dragon. Never become like me. Be better than me. Be like Opti, who has like 48 degrees. Like, you need to be more like Opti. Oh, nice. Alright, so I need 2 more zone captures and a bunch of punches. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, see, I'm with you on that one, Dragon. Like, if they wouldn't make a difference for me, then I don't want to throw away the money or the time that it would take to get those degrees. I mean, that's great for him. Like, it works out for him, but, like, that'd be terrible for people like you and me.
Captured Zone A.
Alright, so 1 more zone capture and I should be good. So hopefully we can get B.
2 down.
Woo! Double kill. Oh, I think we're gonna get it.
You captured zone
Yes!
B. 2 zones are yours.
Holy crap. 554. Yeah, he killed me like I was nothing. I'm gonna tell you right now, Dragon.
Zone B
The
lost.
degree I did get isn't helping me. Not one little bit. Oh, I got a grenade kill. That was unexpected. Ah, I wanted to punch it. Oh, I'm dead as balls. Ah, I'm dead as balls. Alright, so I'm at 2 or 3 on my punches. I don't know. But if I could finish that up, then I'm just done with the Crucible today. Yeah. I can't even get close to him to punch him. Like, that's all I need are punches and grenades. So, like, I'm going to try to not even use my gun until I have... Like, I'm just going to focus on the punching. I mean, a shotgun would actually be really good.
Zone A lost. You captured Zone C. Zone
Woo.
advantage is yours.
That was weird. Alright, I got an assist. I'll take it. Wasn't what I wanted, but whatever. Woo! Ah, supers is so much fun. Punch! Ah! Damn it! Hunters have the worst melee in the entire game. Like, a Warlock can melee you from like 30 feet away, and Titans just lock on like nobody's business. But Hunters don't have any kind of assist when it comes to the melees. It's terrible.
C lost. Zone A captured.
Got the melee! That's all I'm after. So that's awesome. Alright, let's see if I'm at 4 of 5. Tertiary adjunct of Unimatrix 01. 4 or 5. Sweet. So I just need one more. And then after this match I'll be done with Crucible for
Zone
probably
C
the week.
Yes.
Because there won't really be much reason for me to play anymore this week. Because I'm not going to get the last bounty for Iron Banner. Like, I just don't have enough time. So I will have gotten 6 out of 7 bounties for the Iron Banner. That's still pretty good.
They're staggering. Don't let up. The hunt has ended.
The hunt has ended. Okay then. I just shotgunned him in the chest. Why not? Sun-Kissed Missy. That's a cool name. Kinda has me thirsty for some Sun-Kiss. Yes, I assisted on that even though I didn't get the melee kill. Coward.
Captured Zone B. Zone advantage is yours.
Get my shields back. I'm dead. This is cool. They're all popping their supers right now.
5 minutes.
They are losing by a
Zone
lot.
tactics,
So I just need to
Zone
get one
B
more melee or
lost.
grenade kill before the match is over. Like, then I don't have to do another match. Then I'm done. Damn it. Cool. That's awesome. That's amazing.
Zone A captured. 2 zones are yours.
All right. So many supers.
Zone C lost.
I still have homework. Of course you still have homework. 20 minutes before I can play. Like, you're a college student, Dragon. That means you're always going to have homework. I got my... Oh, I'm done. Okay, cool. Now I don't care anymore. Hey, I got another grenade kill. Don't need them anymore, but I got it. 20 minutes before I can play, but I still have homework. Dragon. You will have homework until the day you graduate college. Just a spoiler alert about college. You will have homework forever. Did that guy have a super pop? Because so do I. I'm dead. Hey, I got a double. Or I got a single at least. I don't know. For college. I don't disagree. I can't wait till summer. Didn't summer just end? I was gonna say, like, didn't summer literally just end? So you're gonna be waiting for a long time, Dragon. Winter break. See, winter break is the best break because the temperature makes it so you can just cuddle up in a nice little blanket and just relax. You know? That's why it's the best. What the hell is he shooting me with? What gun is that? It's an awesome gun, but like, at least I love the way it sounds and fires, but what is he hitting me with? I have no idea. That's right, nerd. Shaka to the face. Damn. We're both using bygones. Great gun. It's actually a really great gun. And he's using it properly, so good man. You keep your distance, you sort of stand still, and you just kind of aim, and it's a laser beam.
C captured. Everything is yours. Relish this time.
Freaking Titans. Titans are terrible. Titans are the worst. Yeah. Yes! Grenade! So I definitely got more than enough of my grenade and melee kills that I was never even going to have to worry. And... damn. Hey, we won! And I got a chest I don't need. Yay! You're terrible. Why am I terrible this time? What did I say? I don't remember half of what I say. Hey, number 1 on my team. Number 50 in your hearts. But number 1 in your team. Nice. Yeah, what I say this time that makes me horrible, because I say a lot of crap. Oh, yeah, Titans are terrible. Titans are the worst. Are you a Titan, Dragon? Like, are you gonna be a Titan when you finally start playing Destiny? Oh, and I didn't ask, which Destiny, by the way? Destiny 1 or Destiny 2? Yeah, which Destiny did you get? Ooh. Get rid of you. I like that perk better. Nice. 2. Okay, cool. And if you did become a Titan, I would still, if we were actually playing on the same console, I would still proudly fight by your side, Dragon. I would silently judge you because you're a Titan. You're Titan garbage. But I would still proudly fight by your side. Okay. So what do I need to do now? I still need to complete a challenge somewhere in the universe. There, I got 20 bright dust for doing nothing. Friend me though, I know you have one. Yeah, I've told you I have one. That's not a secret of mine. I don't have the PSN, like the PlayStation Plus or whatever that is. I don't have the PlayStation version of Xbox Live because I only play single player games. But I only play single player games on the PS4 because I don't have the money to keep Xbox Live going and PS Plus. Okay, so you don't have Plus either. Good. That makes me feel better. Okay. So you and I won't be able to play any PvP games together then on the PlayStation, but we could play like single player games together. If we ever get a single player game that we could both play together. I'm not 100% sure how it works. I think we could still, like I said, I think we could still play together as long as we're not playing any kind of online, like, cooperative kind of thing. So, like, So, like, if we're playing, like, Halo, for example, like, that's a more of a local co-op thing, I think, between, like, friends. So, as long as we don't go into the actual, like, matchmaking portion of PvP, then we could play, like, the story. I think. Because I think that's how Xbox works, too. Like, you can play together, but you wouldn't be able to do any online activities that require Xbox Live or PS Plus. And I have zero intention of buying PS Plus because I can't afford it. I've already got Xbox Live, and I can't afford it. So I need to complete a challenge somewhere in the system. That's the big thing I have. I need to beat a strike with a fallen boss, so let's go do a strike. Because I think I have to do 5 strikes. I'm not going to do all 5 today, but I'll do at least 1 right now. $60 for 12 months. So I've never once, Dragon, paid the full $60 for the 12 months. I always buy a 12-month card. So right now my Xbox Live doesn't expire until June of next year. But I always... With Xbox, if you check like IGN, for example, they always have like daily deals. Daily online deals. And I very regularly get the year cards for Xbox Live for like $30 to $35. So I save a lot of money by just waiting until I find a good sale for the Xbox. So maybe the PSN could do the same thing. Yeah, I am a deal master. Like I don't think I've ever paid full price for Xbox Live because I always get it when it's super cheap. And it's always the cheapest because they always have the big deals on the 12-month cards. So yeah, I paid, I think this last time, $35 to get the 12 months. Which, when you do the math, totally pays for itself. Oh, he got the 12-month cards for 20 bucks? He's a better deal finder than I am then because I've never been able to find that. Good for him though. That's awesome. That means I like your dad even more than I already did. Like, the fact that he is a Trekkie is already enough reason for me to think he's a cool dude. But the fact that he is also a good deal finder makes him a badass. In my opinion. Okay, so if I'm going into a strike, then I can bump my light level up. Because strikes don't matter too much about the poopiness. Do I want that? Not really. I do want that, so I'm just going to lower my light level by 4. Because I really love the Raiden Flux. It is so good. Did it 3 years in a row. Nice. I've only paid about, I think the year before, this last time I got one, I paid $30 and then $35 this one, so, yeah. We can still cross-game voice chat without PS Plus. I think so. I imagine so. I don't see why not, but I just don't know enough about the PS Plus.
Got an urgent Vex problem in the forest.
Okay, only certain multiplayer games. So yeah, it probably would say on the box. Yeah, my like I'll have to look for you later, but like if you want to look me up on your PlayStation, surprise, surprise, I'm a turtle. My PSN name is Apathetic Turtle. I am Apathetic Turtle because I'm very apathetic. I am often very apathetic towards life, so I am Apathetic Turtle. I'm either existential or apathetic. You're learning a lot about my inner psyche with my gamer tags. And then you learn a little bit about me as a human being because I am Desert Rat 86. It says it in the top left of the screen, but you can't see it because of my face cam. But yeah, I'm Desert Rat because I have lived in the desert my whole life, and I hate it. I thought about changing it to Desert Turtle, but I don't know. I've been Desert Rat for so long on Xbox, I'm just going to keep it. Also, I don't have the money to change my gamer tag. Like, it costs money to change your gamer tag on Xbox. And I am not about to drop money to change my name. It's not worth it. It's not worth it to me. I'll just stay Desert Rat. That's right, nerd. You did. Okay, I should really look at the challenges. It'd be desert. Yeah, actually, yeah. Desert Tortoise, you're right. But Turtle just has a better ring to it for me. Because everything else I have is Turtle. Well, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. Alright, so let's see what these ones... there's no fallen boss in this strike, so I'm not going to get it that time. I need to start using my sword to kill people. Daily heroic story, and multiple enemies with my super. Okay, so I need to start using my sword. I need to kill 25 enemies with my sword. My sword! Desert Tortoise does have a nice ring to it, but everything else I have... Like, I'm Existential Turtle on Twitch, I'm Apathetic Turtle on PSN, and I think my picture is just a picture of a turtle in glasses. So, hopefully, if oh, whoops. I jumped off a cliff. Yeah, if you do look me up, hopefully it stands out. What's your PSN, Dragon? Just so I know what I'm looking for. Because I haven't actually booted up my PSN since I beat Horizon Zero Dawn. So it's been like a couple of months. Since before I started streaming on Twitch. So it's been probably about a couple months since I booted up my PS4. Because I've been playing all these games on Xbox, and so I've been getting sidetracked. And I also have a lot more games for Xbox, like a lot more games. It's being slow, hold on. Alright. Enter the Spire. Oh, I know what strike we're on. Okay.
Welcome back. You should remember this. You did great the first time.
I wasn't here the first time. Someone stole my shell.
I have no idea, Dragon.
I borrowed it. Save all of space.
I know so little about the PS4 and like the PlayStation Network as a whole because I've barely used it that I'm not actually sure how to do a lot of the little things.
I see how the Vex won Mercury. They're poisoning the world with radiolarium. That module was hiding a path. The root mind is trying to keep us from that spire.
Wow, what's going on with my teleport here? 1, 2. I'm gonna be like Gimli from Lord of the Rings. 3.
It won't stay intact for long.
4,
The Guardian destroyed the
5,
root mine the first time. We
6.
spent weeks taking the simulation apart. The Vex have rebuilt it entirely. You've really messed things up
7,
this time, Osiris.
8,
It was a risk I had to
9,
take. The Guardian has this handled.
10. Damn. 11, 12, Ow. 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 75. 76. That still only counts as one.
Shielded Minotaur incoming. One of those modules must be
Damn it.
generating the field.
Oh! Yeah, Dragon, I'd have to plug in and boot up my PS4 again to look at the settings to actually figure that stuff out. Like, if I'm looking at something, I might be able to figure it out given enough time. But as I currently am, like, because I'm just away from it, like, I don't think I could ever figure it out from memory. That's probably a good idea. Your router has so many issues. Your router has more issues than Rolling Stone magazine. Like, all those dropped frames. Like, I don't know if that's just bandwidth problems. Maybe it's also your router. Because that's such a big problem. One. Alright. Oh, I have another sword. Damn it. Alright. Now I just need more heavy. Yeah, if your internet's bad even when your family's not home, then that has to be something to do with your router. Maybe it's old, or maybe your service provider is doing some kind of like weird maintenance thing. Sometimes that takes a few days, like whenever they start doing big maintenance cycles on networks. Like I remember one time, only one time, but one time I had really crappy internet for like 2 or 3 days at my apartment. And they were doing something to it on their end, so like wasn't my fault. Damn it! Stop killing my targets, a-holes. All right. Well, that's immune. You have your shields up. I don't want to waste my... I'm not going to waste my sword in here. Alright. Sweet. Alright, any purple ammo? No. Okay. Oh, they killed me. They killed me. They pushed me off the cliff. I hate homework. That's okay, Dragon, because homework hates you too. Yeah, the goddamn worthless Titan pushed me off the cliff. Piece of crap. Come on, revive. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Stupid Titan pushed me off the cliff. I only hate on Titans because they're the worst. Like that. I don't hate them for any kind of like actual discriminatory reason. They're just the worst. The more you hate on them, the worse I feel for them. You shouldn't feel for them. They're awful. They're terrible creatures. They shouldn't exist. Like, if it was up to me, I would kick all Titans out of the city. Just be warlocks and hunters. We'd replace Titans with humans because they're more useful. Just normal humans. Does it? Does it really? I don't think that makes it worse. I think it makes it more understandable. Oh, I'm dead. Elegant weaponry. I feel like that's the bounty. Let's take a look. Hopefully they don't revive me while I'm in my pause menu. Defeat enemies with the sword. Okay, good. So now that's pretty much it. Sweet. They're the worst is all the justification I need, Dragon. They're the worst. I'm gonna quote the one chick from the end of the first season of The Good Place, when after Eleanor finds out she's in the bad place, the one girl who's pretending to be the real Eleanor, she just looks over at Eleanor. She's just like, Eleanor, you are the worst. You suck. That's how I feel about Titans. Like, they're the worst and they suck. Ooh, the wrong side of right. That's a sexy looking scout rifle, I believe. Alright. Hey, but at the end of the day, Dragon, you choose the subclass that best suits you. I could see you, Dragon, being a warlock. Like, all honesty, I could see you being a warlock. Ooh, heavy ammo. Yoink. Like, warlocks are badasses, so that would be cool. That's not even really a quote. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Huh, okay. Oh, this is actually a really good weapon. There we go. So it looks like we popped 2 supers to kill 2 dudes. Some would call that wasteful. I don't. Blah, 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 blah. Ah, that's a terrible weapon to use against him. Yeah. Well, they certainly made hand cannons more powerful. Reload faster, please. Thank you. Ow. Got you, boy. So many people have said those words that you can say I'm quoting Jake from State Farm and you probably be correct. What words? What did I say? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Crap nuggets. Well, he blasted me off the cliff. This is Jake from State Farm. God. JWD. My boy. Thank you, boy. You just did a good thing for a Titan, so thank you. There it is. I've got you, boy. You saved me, I'll say. Okay, never mind. The worthless Titans got you. Blam! Blam! This is a really good gun. I judged this gun way too harshly before I started using it. This gun is amazing. Not this gun. The gun I'm using it right now sucks. But the sidearm is actually really good. Boom.
Root mine has been neutralized.
I'm gonna push that thing off the cliff.
If you had any plans for this thing,
Or it's gonna push itself off the cliff. Goodbye, head of my enemy.
You've done well, Guardian. That corpse could be useful. I'll retrieve it soon.
Woo! Alright, that was a fun strike. Destiny! Destiny! You know, I've been thinking about maybe booting up Destiny 1 one of these days. And seeing if it's still moderately fun. It's been a long time since I played it. Alright, alright, alright. Kill me. Why? Why? You need PlayStation Plus just to play the game? Oh, I didn't think of this, Dragon. Destiny is one of the it's one of the only games currently out there for the console market that has to be always online. Like like even if you're not playing PvP activities, it's always connected to the Bungie servers. So if your internet is down for any reason, then you won't be able to play Destiny. Like you literally cannot play the game if your internet is off. And if your internet ever hiccups or goes down, it'll boot you from the game, even if you're in the middle of an activity. It's so if my internet were to go down, I could have been at the end of that strike, and it would have kicked me out. Waited 6 hours to play this game. Dragon. Dragon. I'm kind of sad now I didn't that's a sexy scout rifle. Oh my god. It's like Iron Man and it has math drawn on it. Ah. Yeah, I wish I'd seen your Discord messages, Dragon, because I probably could have warned you that Destiny is an always online game. I hadn't even thought of that though, because I play it on my Xbox and I always have Xbox Live, because I never know when I'm going to play video games with my best friend, and me and him always play video games on Xbox, so I always have an Xbox Live. Rip. This is. There we go. Rip the dream. Oh, Dragon. Dragon, I don't know why, but you writing that. Did you ever see the movie The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler? Because you just kind of reminded me of him from a scene in that movie where he's singing his death song. Where it's just like, it starts off like a romantic, sweet, like love lost kind of song. And then and it turns into just like the saddest, like kill me song. So it's just like he's talking about like losing the love of his life. Like, I can't believe I found a love that's so pure and true, but it all was bullshit. Somebody kill me, please. Somebody kill me, please. I don't know why, you just reminded me of him. In one of his better movies, to be honest.
Operation Intrepid is live on IO.
I'm on my knees. Pretty, pretty, please. Kill me. I want to die. Put a bullet in my head.
It's your duty to exact vengeance on my behalf.
Punch.
We always get the low pressure gigs.
It's a good movie, Dragon. At least I think it's a good movie. So it might be worth checking out one day if you ever just like see it on Netflix or something. I don't know if you have Netflix and I don't remember if we talked about this. I don't know if you have Netflix and or Hulu, but one day it might be on one of those. Alright. I need to check something real quick. I got a few bounties. Oh, okay. Do what you gotta do, Dragon. So I need to complete a strike with a fallen boss at the end. Are there no more challenges? Huh. Oh, I'll bet I know what that means. Okay, never mind. Heavy ammo! Yes! What is that? Wow, that does nothing. This is not a power weapon. There we go. Boom, boom. Run away! Dodge. And dodge again. Oh, I'm not wearing that chest piece anymore. Alright, so void damage is slightly increased. Melee abilities deal much more damage and recharge faster, so I need to remember to punch things
So,
more.
what can we expect from this place?
A cascading
But they can
hellscape
punch me
of
really hard too, so I
infinite
need to be very
change.
careful.
My fire team required dozens of resurrections on our expedition.
And I'm sure we'll go both ways to the lake where you lost your arm.
You waste my time with a vapid joke, but yes.
What?
Paradoxically, it was.
Damn it. Alright. I might have to look at that later to see if that's worthy of a game clip. So 55 minutes. Ish. Hero.
Oh, good. Taken ninja-ing out of thin air. Just what we needed.
Ninja-ing. That's a good word. I use that word a lot, actually, in my real life. Boom, baby. Oh boy, he's immune. Yeah, okay, that works. I was gonna sword him. Sword! God! Yeah. Why am I glowing like that? That's weird. Okay, I'm not glowing like that anymore. Oh. Ah. Yeah. Uh-oh.
When the king fell, the Taken became aimless. Now they move.
That video was 3 minuets.
We have no time.
You are
for
correct,
another
Dragon.
war.
That is 3 minuets. Alright, you go after them. I'm gonna go up here and pop a super. Where are all the enemies? There should be a lot more enemies than this. Do they not all spawn at once anymore? Damn it, that sucks. They must have patched it. Alright. There we go. Something to make there we go. Super time. Woo! Boom! Woo! That was fun. My super is still going. God, I love this game. Are they still fighting back there? Come on, people. Oh! I don't have something to make fun of you about yet, so it isn't fair. You have lots of things to make fun of me about, Dragoon. You know, and it's not that I'm making fun of your typey-ing. Dragon, it's one of the many things I like about you. Your bad typing. You're typey-ing, because you wrote the word type, and then you wrote the word ing. So type-ing.
I'm seeing an unacceptable level of variance.
Alright, I will stoup it.
I hypothesize
I will do my best to stoup it.
Eliminate them.
Oh, I love it. It's too much fun. It's too much fun. Oh, this guy needs a sword. Alright. I should probably masterwork this weapon. It's actually a really good weapon. Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna be karma. Ah! Oh, okay. It feels like now you're typing a lot of them more purposeful. It can make ow. It can. There are words that are pronounced ow within AW. Not many, but there are some. Woo! Just call me Ninja. Just call me Ninja of the morning, baby. I've got my sword and I will stab you, baby. Just call me Ninja of the morning, baby. Damn, dude. Damn, JW. You know what? Titans? I mean, I always typed stop. Yeah, you always type stop.
We're analyzing live data from your team, and
Ah.
I believe our
Wasted a
Jensen
grenade.
scribe is genuinely confounded.
You have everything to make fun of me about, Dragon. I'm an idiot. I'm a child. I make stupid jokes. I play games poorly. I have like almost no viewers. There's a lot of things you can make fun of me about. I just named like 7. I'm single for the next 30 or 40 years. That's a good thing to make fun of me about. Ooh, please be a prime. Yes.
Interference notwithstanding, you should now face an amygdalin causeway. Proceed. Avoid the density matrix.
You are certain that you know where they are?
Nothing is certain in the Pyramidion. My hypotheses are mere approximation.
Are they mean things? I don't think they're really mean things. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm legitimately good. Like I'm at the point where like that's just not really something that I even want anymore. And here's the thing that I keep thinking about more and more, Dragon, is like I already have like no time to do anything anymore besides work and streaming. So when would I even have time to date? Like literally, when would I have the time? I wouldn't. And if it came between streaming or dating, I would choose streaming every time. Oh boy. Every single time. Because I enjoy streaming very much. Oh, look at that guy. The thing with me, Dragon, that I've started to realize more and more as time has gone on is like the whole idea of finding someone, blah blah blah, you know, finding the right one. It's a fun idea. It's a fun thing to like daydream about. But at the end of the day, like I just don't think I actually want it, even though it's fun to fantasize about it. I think I'm probably just more comfortable being alone. Like, as sad as that probably sounds, I think I'm just more comfortable being alone. Like I think I prefer it. Like as strange as that sounds, like yeah, I always fantasize about it, like, you know, what kind of person I would find, blah blah blah, the things we would do, blah blah blah. But I don't know. Like once the whole fantasy thing wears out and I start thinking about like practically, like, you know, what kind of boyfriend would I even be? Because I would never have time to really hang out with her. It's I think to myself like, yeah, it's probably better that I am single. Like it's yeah. You know, I think I'm where I'm supposed to be in that regard. You're not wrong. I have not had a good relationship. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. And even if I did find the right person,
Now we're looking at a
knowing
scary
me,
bottomless pit.
and unfortunately I do know me,
No pit.
odds are I probably wouldn't pull the trigger on it and try to make something happen. So, yeah.
This is clearly some kind of trap.
Because I overthink things, and
My projection shows
like I just don't think it would be a good idea.
at the center of the lake.
So
Maybe the lake
yeah,
is a metaphor.
I'm just gonna continue to daydream and fantasize about the idea of finding the one, but at the end of the day, not really looking.
And it is not a metaphor.
And I have no earthly idea what I would even do if I found it. So, like, no earthly idea. You are right, though. Things do change. I just don't see that one. Nah. And here's the other thing, too, Dragon, that is just something that most women would never be able to get past. I'm a horrible failure. Like, I am not a provider. I don't make a lot of money. I make just enough to survive and, like, you know, take care of myself and my puppy. But, like, I would never be, like, the man of the relationship. Like, that's just, like, and most women would never be okay with that. So, at the end of the day, then, take care of myself and my puppy. Damn it, he teleported. But I made my peace with that a little while ago. I made my peace with that a few years ago, actually, because I yeah, we both suck, Dragon. That's what I'm learning, we both suck. I made my peace with it a long time ago, though. Like, I would say it's most women. Like, most women, they want a guy who's going to be able to, like, even if the women have the jobs too, like, they still want the guy who's going to be able to pay the bills and, like, you know, be the man of the house and all that crap. And that's never going to be who I am, because I'm never going to be that successful. Like, I'm just going to be the guy who gets by. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm 100%, like, I accept that, but it is the truth about me, is I'm just never going to be that successful. But my goal isn't to be successful. My goal is to be happy. That is my ultimate goal in life, is just to find a way to be happy. Alright, he teleported to the middle. Super time. Boom. I melt you. I think he died. Yeah, he did. Sweet. Look at me dance. Well, it's not dance, but yeah. Look at me parkour. Parkour.
Tell me, is the Genesis mine dead yet?
Yep, went down like a ton of bricks.
Yes. I've dreamt of revenge.
This is
since
a good
I woke
strike.
in the hospital without my arm.
Which aspect? What's the, I already forgot specifically what I said, Dragon. Which aspect would they not be okay with? Because I already know most of it they wouldn't be. Yeah, I forget too. But yeah, anyway, my main goal in life is not to be successful, though. My main goal is just to find a way to be happy in life. And most women, most people, not even women, most men and women, they tend to, when it comes to dating and relationships, care more about whether or not the person is financially viable and secure than they do about whether or not they're happy. So that puts me already at a, not just a disadvantage, that takes me out of the game. Because I care a hell of a lot more about being happy than being successful. There's a promotion opportunity at my job right now, and everyone keeps hinting, like, even my bosses are like, yeah, put your name in. Basically, they're not saying it, but they're basically like hinting, like, yeah, this job's opening up, you know, don't just make, you know, the posting is in there if you want to look for it. But I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to promote because I know I'd be unhappy. I'd make more money, but I'd be a far less happier human being doing that job. Doing the promotion job. So I will always choose happiness over success. Always. And that is a problem for most people who want to date in this world. Because they want security. They want viability. And it's not just women. It's men and women. But yeah, that they want their partner to, be secure. And I'll never be secure. I'll always be paycheck to paycheck. But again, I accept that. Like, I have no problem with that. I've lived that life for most of my life. I need to be successful to be happy. Do you need to be successful to be happy? Alright. That's fair. Well, okay. When I always say I'm broke, the thing is, like, I have money, but that money is for, like, emergencies. But, like I make money to pay, to buy food, to buy video games, to pay rent, to keep my car working. But, so I get by. Like, it's not like I'm living on the street or anything. Like, I live alone. I eat pretty nice.
The Red Legion continues to patrol this area.
I got my own
and its
car.
campaign for the
It's not like I'm on a payment plan. I own my
Repeated
car.
incursions have caused
But
a glitch, and the legionary squad
it's
is now
just
trapped
like-
in time.
I don't know, like, the mega success that most people tend to go after, I just don't have that ambition. I've never had that ambition. Like, I just want to be able to wake up, do a job, and then go home, and not despise whatever it is I did. And so far, I've never found anything that, from a work point of view, that I don't despise. That's fair, Dragon. That's absolutely fair, and you know what? That's perfect, because that's what you want. So you gotta go after what you want. Like, my logic on a lot of things is, like with this promotion, for example, I'd have a bit more money, but I would have so much less free time. Like, streaming would almost go away. Like, I'd be able to maybe do like an hour of streaming a day if I were lucky. And even then, it wouldn't be every day a week. Like, and streaming is one of the few things I found over the past few years that's actually made me happy. Which probably sounds sad, but it's really not. Like, I'm very unhappy with my work, and my life is pretty boring lately. So when I started streaming, I actually started being a little bit happier. And if I were to take that promotion, for example, I wouldn't be able to stream that much, and I'd also be doing a job that I despise, like a lot more often than I already do my job that I already despise. So,
I don't like it.
and I'd have a lot more stress and pressure on me that I wouldn't like. I want a dude and spending money and a good job. That's the life goal. A good dude, an enjoyable job, and spending money.
But as far as the Vanguard
And those are
is
good
concerned,
goals, Dragon.
this is your
And I wish you all the luck with all of those goals.
Good hunting.
The dream for me would be to find a job where I could work from home, because I think that's the only kind of job that I would ever find that would make me happy. Because I hate driving. So if I didn't have to drive, that would be amazing. And not always a people person. Like, I am always a people person when it comes to the internet, but I'm not always a people person when it comes to interacting with people in the real world, because people can be real stupid sometimes, and it hurts my brain. Like, it hurts my brain how stupid people can be. Not like the silly, funny kind of stupid, no, like the brainless, ignorant kind of stupid. Yeah, it's so the dream for me would be a job that I could do from home. It wouldn't have to be like yeah, exactly. Like, it wouldn't have to be the highest paying job in the world. I just need to be able to survive off of it. So I just need a job I can do from home that I could survive off of. As for spending money, like if I could survive off of it, then that would include at least a small amount of spending money. Like I'm pretty low maintenance, so I don't need that much spending money. Just the ability to buy like a video game or two a month, and I'm good. In terms of like my extra spending money. And as for romance, the best I could ever hope for in romance, which honestly just romance is just not really a thing I see ever happening for me again. But the best I could ever hope for from a romantic point of view is just somebody who doesn't mind all of my shortcomings. Like who doesn't mind all of my flaws, you know? Somebody... I don't know. I don't even know. I want somebody similar to me, but with enough differences that we challenge each other. But it would have to be somebody who also just accepts me for the flawed, messed up human being that I am. And I just don't think I'll ever be able to find a person that can look past all of my flaws. So... like, I genuinely just don't. So, but that's the dream. To find somebody that I can love and who could love me for me. You know, in spite of all of the shortcomings and flaws. And we could just be happy, even if we're doing nothing important, you know? It's, I would love to find somebody who we could be the happiest people in the world, you know, like going out and doing something, like going to a convention and like interacting with people, but who also could just sit on a couch with me all day. You know, we could put our arms around each other. We could just veg out to movies and video games and Twitch streams, and I want somebody who can have an equal amount of fun, you know, going out and having an adventure, but also just, you know, playing video games all day. You know, it's so hard to put into words. It's so freaking hard to put into words. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. At the end of the day, that's the answer. I don't know. Je ne sais pas. Which is French for I don't know. I think I can reword it a little better. I think I need to find somebody who's okay with the fact that I don't know what the hell I want out of life. Like I don't, you know, it's not that I don't have everything figured out. I want somebody I need to find somebody who's okay with the fact that I don't have, like, I have so little figured out. Like, that's why I'm always having existential crises. It's because I don't really have life figured out. And I don't know. I need somebody who is okay with the fact that I don't have life figured out. This is... yeah. At my age... I'm a few years older than you, Dragon. But I feel like most people of my age who are, like, you know, at the end of college or a little past college, they already have their lives figured out. And, like, no, I got nothing. I got nothing. Every time I've thought I figured it out in my life, it's come crashing down. Like, every single time I thought I've had my life figured out, it's exploded right in my face. That's what she said. So, like, I was going for a specific thing in college, animation, and a bad thing happened which ruined that dream for me. And so then I started pursuing a different thing after that, and that turned out not to be the right thing for me. But I tried. Like, I gave it a try and I went for something. But after I got there, I realized that it wasn't something that was going to make me happy. So I left it behind. And since then, I've still just struggled to kind of find, like, my place. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The problem is, though, here's the problem with that, Dragon. Women don't find the 2-year-old jokes sexy. Women don't find the childish behavior sexy. They find it quirky and fun, but they don't find it sexy. And that's the thing. I am that 2-year-old at heart. So like, women just don't find me sexy. Like I'm the fun like friend, where it's like, yeah, he's an interesting, quirky, weird dude, but then when you get to the whole like, would you date that guy? Hell no. It's like that's what women tend to think about me. It's like, hell no, I wouldn't date that guy. He's weird. I'll be a friend with that guy, but I would not date that guy. And these are what my female friends have told me. Like, and I always ask them to be honest with me because I prefer honesty. And it doesn't like hurt me or anything that they tell me that. It's like, all right, I'm glad I know. But yeah, so that is what it is, as they would say, which is a terrible phrase, by the way. That is what it is. Such a terrible phrase. Oh crap! There's a dude right here. Kick. I do enjoy streaming, Dragon. It's actually, like I said, it's the only thing that's actually really made me happy in a few years. But, like, it'll never be a career for me, which, like, it will never be a career for me. I'm, you know, that also is what it is. Crap, 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 damn it. Like, I love playing video games, and I love talking to people, but, like, I'll never be able to survive off it. It's just, that's never gonna happen. That's not, that is very not true, Dragon. That is very not true. Life is what you make of it in terms of, like, how you approach it and how you, like, and that kind of thing, but sometimes it's, like, things just don't happen, like, no matter how hard you try. Like, that's something that teachers rarely ever tell you, and, like, parents rarely ever tell you. You can do everything right in this world, and still just things won't work out. Like,
A ghost can do that.
like, that's the scary thing about life. Like, you can make all the right decisions, go to the right college, get the right degree, you know, put all the right things in your resume, and things still might not work out. And that's the poopy thing about life. You know? I'm not trying to be a downer. Like, I'm actually pretty happy right now. But, like, that's just the absolute truth about life. Like, you could pursue something with all your heart and soul, and it still might not work out. But also, I just don't think I have the talent to ever make streaming my full-time thing. Like, I genuinely just don't think I have the talent to do what some of those people do, like Markiplier, for example. Like I don't think I have the raw charisma it takes to manage like a full-time stream.
The future where he succeeds is much worse.
Like I don't think I have I don't think I have the charisma by any means to be moderately entertaining for as long as it takes to be a full-time streamer. Like, I could be entertaining for brief spurts, but I just don't think I could do it, like, on a full-time scale. Like, I genuinely do not have that kind of charisma. Yeah, that is something I'd never thought of. I've never watched his early stuff. Never got around to it. Like, I've watched a lot of his recent and, you know, sort of later stuff, but I've never once watched his early stuff. It just never came up. You know what? That does make me feel better to hear you say that, Dragon. That really does. That his early stuff sucked. Because I still feel like when I'm streaming that I suck. Like, because like I get so many people that hop into my streams, and that's cool, but then they don't participate in the chat and they just leave after a couple of minutes. And I'm just like, I must really suck because they just don't want to stick around. And then I see other people who like they stream a fraction of the amount of time that I stream, and like they don't try anywhere near as hard as I try, and they have like 10 times as many followers, and they have like, you know, like 10 times as many subscribers, which isn't hard for me because I have 0 subscribers. But it's like they barely even try, and they just everything just works out for them. And I do my best to like stream every day, and I go out of my way to stream every day, and I feel like nobody wants to watch me still.
Wait for
like,
it.
outside of like you and a handful of other people. Which I'm not discouraged. Like, I'm gonna keep streaming no matter what. Like, I've said this many times. I'll stream if one person's watching me. Like, I don't care. But it is a bit of a downer when, like, you know, I see so many people just hopping into my stream, and then like 1 minute later they just leave, and it's like that hurts. Thanks, guys. Am I really that boring? Probably. You know what that's like, though. Like, trying to get viewers. Like, you were complaining about that the other day when you were playing Kingdom, that I think I was your only viewer the entire Kingdom stream. Like, so I know you know what that's like, Dragon. Yeah, that's the problem, is the somehow. Like, you and I both, Dragon, we just have to figure out how to get our names out there. You know? Like, that's the hardest thing, is just getting people to notice us. And, like, I've got you watching my streams, Dragon, and that makes me happier than you could ever know. But I just wish, like, I don't need a lot of viewers. I just wish more people would just stick around in the streams. Like, I get a lot of looky-loos, and then they just leave. And it stinks. Oh, I'm about to die.
It's hard not to admire the artistry.
It's really
Oh! Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm not looking to be a full-time streamer either. Like, it's a beautiful dream, but I'm not looking. That's not my goal. That's not an expectation. It's not something that I ever see happening. But it's also something that I would love if it did happen. Like, I am not a full-time streamer. I stream every day, and I try to stream for like a minimum of 4 hours a day. It doesn't always happen. Some of my streams end up being 3 hours. Some of them end up being like 6 hours, like a few days ago. But I'm not a full-time streamer until I actually start like making money off of it. Like I'm a full-time streamer with like very few people watching me, so it's like I'm not really a full-time streamer. Like, if I ever start making money off of it, then I could call myself a full-time streamer. I suppose. I don't know. Some of the streamers I see that are actually full-time streamers, like legitimate full-time streamers, they do like 8 to 12 hours a day of streaming. And like I do not have that ability. Like, I physically don't have the time to do what some of those... See, in my opinion, what a full-time streamer is a person who, that's their job. That's what they do. Like, they don't have to go to work. They literally stream for as much as they can throughout the week, and they put all that content out there for people to see. In my opinion, that's a full-time streamer. And I do not have the time to do that because I have to do my job in order to keep paying my bills. But a lot of those full-time streamers, they don't have to do that. They can just... this is their job. And I envy that. That must be nice. I genuinely envy that. I'm not going to hit the affiliate button, Dragon, until I have an emote to give people. Like, I'm not going to hit the affiliate button and offer the people the chance to subscribe if I'm not giving them an incentive to subscribe. So, like, I would feel bad on a personal level. Like, if I activate the ability for people to subscribe to my channel, yeah, I want to make a turtle emote, but I need to research how to make an emote. But the problem is, I don't have time to do that for a few days. Like, after I end my stream today, I have to start getting ready for bed so I can, because I got to go to work really early tomorrow. And so I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to research how to make an emote. No. You have homework you need to do. Like, you focus on your stuff. Yeah. Like, don't worry about me, Dragon. I'll figure my crap out. But you worry about you. But yeah, on a personal level, like, for a lot of people who go into Twitch streaming, and I'm not going to say this is everybody, but this is just something I've noticed. So many people only care about the money that they can make off of Twitch. Like, not everybody at all. But they're just like, they immediately are like, please donate, you know, at the end, beginning and end of every video. And they activate subscriptions the moment they can activate subscriptions. And they're constantly just like hammering people like, subscriptions, you know, please subscribe, please subscribe. And I don't want to be one of those people. Like, I genuinely don't want to be one of those people. Like, I activated donations, but I never pimp donations, never. And I never will. Because, like, if somebody notices it and they want to donate, I'll never stop them. But I will never go out of my way to be like, you should do this. Like, ever. I will never do that. And as for the subscriber thing, I don't want to be one of those people that activates it, and then it's just like, cool, what benefits do I get from subscribing to you, Turtle? It's like, I don't know, nothing. It's like, I don't want to be that guy. I want to actually give the people something. And an emote is at least something. Or I don't know how many emotes I could actually even get by activating affiliate. I don't know if I could only make 1, 2, 4. So, like, I need to research how many emotes I can make as a beginning affiliate before I can, and then make that many emotes. And then once I make those emotes, then I'll activate the, oh, cool. Then I'll activate the subscription status, or the affiliate status,
Guardian, we have an
and
emergency.
see where it goes from there.
Rasputin is under attack.
But here's
How
the
is
thing,
that
too.
possible? What's big enough to threaten Rasputin?
Just like with
It's sold.
donations,
He's
I
launched a
am
direct
never going to
assault.
pimp
What
subscriptions.
can we
I'm
do?
never going to do that.
Get to the power station
Like,
and I'll help
it's
you take him down.
because it just feels crummy. Like if people want to watch my channel, cool, like watch my channel, but I'm not going to be like, you know, don't, you know, give me money. It's like, I don't want to be that guy. Like, I hate when people do that, and I don't want to be that guy. Like, so I'm never going to pimp subscribing. I'm never going to pimp donations. Like, I genuinely just don't want to be that guy. Oh, did you? Okay. I'll have to sign into Discord then. I don't know if I'll have time to read that today, Dragon, because after I end my stream today, I have to take apart my entire computer setup and my stream setup and box it up, and then I have to make dinner for my puppy and get ready for bed so that I could be awake by midnight, or at least try to get some rest by midnight so I could go to work. And then I'm getting home pretty late tomorrow because I got a few errands I got to run after work. So I got to go to the bank after work. I got to go pay my rent after work. I got to do a few other things after work. So I won't be able to look at Discord probably because I got to take apart my computer. Like, I got to do that a lot. I take apart my stream setup, Dragon, and dismantle my computer probably 3 times a week, maybe 4. Like, I have to. Like, it's just something I have to do. And so that takes a lot of time out of my days. Like, that takes like 30 minutes to take apart my stream setup and maybe like another 45 to rebuild it. All those days I do it. Which I know sounds crazy, but it's something I feel like I have to do. And it sucks. I hate it. It's such a waste of time. But it's why do I have to do it? I don't have to do it. I feel like I have to do it. So I live in a really bad neighborhood, Dragon. Like a really bad neighborhood. And a couple of months ago, there was somebody scoping out my apartment and giving me some real bad vibes at 1 in the morning. Like, when I was leaving for work at 1 in the morning, and somebody was giving me real bad vibes. Like, they were standing by my mailbox, and I swear to God, they took a picture of my car as I was driving away. And ever since then, I've been uncomfortable leaving any of my valuables in my apartment. Like, any of my important valuables. When I work, like, midnight shifts. So, or, like, when I work the early hours. Because I don't always work early hours, so I only do it on days where I work the early hours, like midnight, 1 a.m., those kind of things. But I take apart my stream setup, and since I drop my dog off at my mom's house every day, because I don't want him to be alone in this apartment all the time, because that's not fair to him. And my mom has a giant backyard and a couple of dogs for my puppy to play with, so every day I drop my dog off at my mom's house. So I asked my mom a while back if it was okay if I, when I drop my dog off, if I also just drop my computer off and my stream stuff off at her house too. And then I just like leave it in her living room. And then when I pick up my dog, I just pick up my computer and my stream stuff. But it's the only way I feel comfortable leaving my apartment unattended at like the midnight and 1 a.m. hours. Because I would be so heartbroken if I came home and my computer and my stream stuff was gone, because I cannot afford to replace it. Like, so I wouldn't be able to stream anymore if I came home and my computer was gone. And I live in the kind of neighborhood where that's a real possibility. Like, it is a genuine and real possibility. So, ever since that guy was scoping out my apartment, I have, interesting. Ever since that guy was scoping out my apartment, I didn't used to do this for years. Like, I just always hoped that I got home and nothing would be gone. And then, yeah, once I saw that dude scoping out my apartment, I got super paranoid. And that was also around the same time. That was like a week after I bought all of my stream stuff. So I had literally just bought a new computer. I bought my webcam, I bought my microphone, and I bought my Elgato so I could game capture. And then like a week later, that dude was scoping out my apartment, and I'm like, oh my god, if somebody steals my stuff, what am I gonna do? Like, before it was always just like, oh, if somebody robs my apartment, that sucks. But now I actually have a computer that I care about and use, and I have a hobby that I love. And if they steal my stuff, I won't be able to do it anymore. So on those days of the week, like 3 or 4 days a week, I spend a half hour taking apart my computer setup because it's easier to take stuff apart. And then I spend another 45 minutes putting it back together later that day, just so I could feel comfortable leaving my apartment unattended. And that's terrible. It's awful. I despise that I feel like I have to do that. But I genuinely don't feel comfortable leaving my apartment at midnight at 1 a.m. if I don't do it. It's like, if I could show, like, I'm not gonna do it because I don't want people to even like know where I live or what my area even looks like. But if I wasn't worried about it, I would totally send you pictures of my neighborhood because you would see what I'm talking about.
Strange readings. I need a closer
You
look.
would see what I'm talking about immediately. Like, you would not feel safe in this neighborhood, Dragon.
Oh no. With the inhibitor off,
I don't feel safe in this neighborhood, but it's where I gotta live.
Defend the area.
So yeah, never become me, Dragon. Always aim to be better than me. You are my hope for the future, Dragon. You know, I'm gonna vicariously live through your accomplishments. And your happiness. Your happiness will somehow make me happier. So find your happiness and be better than me.
Got it.
You know, find that guy that gives you the tingles, and find that dream job that gives you the money. You know? Do it for me, Dragon. Do it for me.
The inhibitor vent is open.
You know, your success will just make me feel better.
Core power levels approaching critical overload. Personnel are recommended to evacuate.
I've already found tingles and happiness with my soul puppy. His name is JD. Oh, that reminds me. So I was at my mom's house earlier today because after work I had a tiny bit of an opportunity to see her, and she showed me this music video, and the song was okay. Like, the song was just like meh, but the music video was one of the greatest music videos I've ever seen. It's the first romantic music video I could actually get behind, and it's a romantic music video about a man and his dog. Not like romantic, like it's like unconditional love, like not like romantic love, but it's like the sweetest music video I've ever seen, and I loved it, and I gotta send it to you sometime. It was great. What are you doing for 3 people now? What are you doing for 3 people, Dragon? Okay. Have fun restarting your router. Oh, you're living for 3 people. Okay, yeah. I'm okay with that. Myself, my mom, and you. Be right back. I'm absolutely okay with that.
Great work. Get to the core before it goes
I need
critical.
you to be successful
It's
so I
time to
feel like
forge
there's
a new
hope in the world for
Valkyrie.
people like me. So yeah, find your dream, find your happiness, find your tingles. Alright, so I'm gonna pop my super on this ogre that pops up. You there! Ogre!
Really use the Valkyrie right now.
It looks like this other guy had the same idea.
But the Valkyrie is ready. All right. I need you to throw the Valkyrie into the core and force a full meltdown.
Woo! Is there anyone else to kill? Yes. That was a good super. Killed a lot of dudes. Ooh, orbs. Sweet. I need orbs. Cool beans. Any other orbs lying around? Oh,
Complete core meltdown
he'll be worth some super energy.
If you can hear
Boom,
this
baby.
message, you are too close to the core.
The Valkyrie has been successfully charged. Looks like we may have shut down the facility in the process.
Bad news. You also shut down.
Did he not
Rasmussen's
use the
defenses.
Valkyrie to blast the
I'm
thing?
finding you a direct path to Zool. You
Okay,
gotta
there we
move.
go. See, I thought you actually had to use the Valkyrie to blast it. Blabow! Alright. Make sure everything's good over there. So unfortunately, I think this will probably be my, looking at the clock, this will probably be my last strike of the day. So I'll have to do the other strikes tomorrow. Because I think I needed 5 strikes total, and this is my 3rd. I'll do one more activity today, because I want to do the daily heroic adventure on Mars. But, yeah, this will probably be my last strike. Oh no, it's a worm. What do we do?
I've never seen anything so powerful. Be careful.
Oh, there you are. I thought you were going to pop up over to the left. To the left, to the left. Every worm I shoot is in a hole to the left. I hate this hand cannon. I hate it. But it bumps my light level, so I can't complain too much. And it's usable. It's just not great. Like, it's good. It's just not great. I want great. I want my weapons to be exceptional, and this is not an exceptional weapon. But it's completely usable. Nothing inherently wrong with it. Yay! I grenade tagged him a little bit. Alright, so I'm going to pop my super on the ads that spawn. Ow! Owie, zowie! That hoit! Thank you, boy. Alright, you got the revive. Ads? I guess no ads. Cool.
Javelin is online and ready.
I should not grab the javelin, so somebody else should grab the javelin. Okay, good. Alright, fascinating. My light level is not as high as other people's, because I have not been playing this game that much until this week. So, my light level isn't exactly as high as most people's. It is, like, people who hardcore play this game, their light level is way beyond mine. As I saw this week in the Iron Banner. because light level matters, and I was getting decimated. Like, absolutely wrecked. Oh, I gotta get the other wizard. Yes. That was a good super. One more wizard. Ah, I got it. Okay. I killed a lot of dudes with my super right there. I wonder if it's better now. That's what she said, Dragon. That's what she said. Oh, he crushed me. Is that Karma? I think that was Karma. Bow! Alright, Worm. You and me. And all of your hundreds of friends. Orbs! Orbs! Orbs!
Auxiliary power has been
Ow!
Get to a node and power up the javelin.
Wow, that Titan actually looks really cool with the javelin. I can't deny that. Thank you, Nikita, or whatever your name is. Nikta? Is it Nikta? I don't know. He keeps moving, so I can't actually see. Klaatu Barado Nikta? Or is it Klaatu Barado Baradu Nikto? I think that's it. Boom. Ooh, purple. Yoink. Is it prime? No, it's not a prime. Uh-oh. Blapow! That was a mistake. I didn't realize those were exploders. That was a genuine mistake. Alright. Bow! A stabby there. Uh-oh. I got you, boys. Ah! The worm just wiped out our whole damn team. Jesus. That sucks. He just like stepped on us. That legitimately sucks. But I suppose that gives me a chance to continue to get that super, or that bounty for super kills.
I've never seen anything so powerful. Be careful.
There it is. I need 5 more multi-kills. Oh, whoops. With my super. Alright, let's get rid of some of this blue crap that's taking up my inventory. Ooh, I don't know what that is. Matter glass lens. I literally have no idea what that is. Oh, did I get revived? Sweet. That guy? Oh, there you are.
Anna is bringing the neural net online.
Yeah, we definitely do not have the weapons to melt this guy like I have melted him with other people.
Get to a node
I'm
and
not
power
rocking a
up the javelin.
distance power weapon, so I don't have rockets or grenade launchers to attack him with, or a fusion rifle. Everything I have is like really not designed to fight this worm. Like my super can't hurt him. Unlike Titan hammers can hurt him. I think Palpatines can hurt him. Golden guns can hurt him, obviously. That's right. I got you. Where is he? Ah! Say obviously. Did I say obviously? Oh, okay, yeah. Golden guns. Yeah, obviously. Golden guns are pure distance supers, like superpowers. So they can hit anything. My superpower is I get this bow staff and I hit things with the bow staff. But you have to be able to actually melee them. So like the worm is too far away for me to melee, so my super is completely useless against him. It's great against all his little friends that he summons, but it's terrible against him. But all those other supers I was naming were like distant supers that can hurt him from range. I would, yeah, exactly. I would go for the bow staff. I love bow staff. Also, I love Donatello from the Ninja Turtles. Donatello is king. Like, he's one of my favorite characters in nerd history. I really associate with him and Wally. Like, I'm half Wally, half Donatello from Ninja Turtles. If I were to really put him in an amalgam of who I am. I'm half... Okay, no. I'm a third Donatello, a third Wally, and a third Sokka from Last Airbender. Because I have Sokka's personality in terms of his, like, childlike stupidity. Like, I definitely have Sokka's childlike stupidity. Oh, I got another superpower. Sweet. Let's use it. Oh, no. Those are exploders. Crap. Did I just waste my super? Whatever. Bad guy's dead anyway. Whee! Whee! I cannot reach you, teammate, so I can't revive you.
And I've got yours.
I think the chest spawns right here. Yep. Macho, macho man. Alright, so my primary weapons are full, so I can't do anything about that. Yeah. One of my favorite lines in the entire series. You just named it, Dragon. One of my favorite moments in the entire series of Avatar: The Last Airbender is in the episode where Sokka and Zuko go on their mission to save Sokka's dad from the prison, and when they're on the balloon together, they're exchanging each other's stories, and Sokka's just like, my girlfriend became the moon, and Zuko says, that's rough, buddy. And that's like my favorite moment in the entire series. My girlfriend became the moon. That's rough, buddy. It's like they just bonded, you know? I love that moment. And yeah, Sokka probably died alone. Let's be fair. I doubt her name has left my head, but the one with all the face paint, the badass with the face paint, I doubt she stayed with Sokka. So the odds are he died alone. Yes. Alright, so I'm going to go do this daily heroic adventure right here. Suki. Yes, there you go. Yeah, Suki. It's a meme now too, Zuko saying that. It should be a meme. It's like the greatest meme of all time. I know he died alone because they... Do they say that he died alone in Legend of Korra? Because I've seen the whole series for Legend of Korra, and I don't remember them ever saying what happened to Sokka. Like, I genuinely do not remember them confirming Sokka's fate. Like, yeah, I don't remember. Like, I know they confirmed the fate of a lot of other people. Like, Iroh and Toph and Katara, obviously. Oh, did they? Okay. Unfortunately, I could see it. Because the funny guys always die alone. And Sokka had a lot of personality and a lot of heart, but he was the funny guy. And women do not want to hook up with the funny guy. You know, women love to spend time with the funny guy, but they don't want to hook up with the funny guy. So, like, Suki found him amusing for a little while, but that wore off, and she moved on to a sexier guy. So yeah, I can see that for Sokka. Poor Sokka. Would he have, though? Like, would he have made a great husband? I don't think he would have. I think he was married to his boomerang, and he was married to his space sword, and he lost both of those. So, like, he became like a shell of his former self when he lost his space sword. Bye, space sword. Now, Zuko, we know that he hooked up with somebody, but I don't think they ever say who. But we know he hooked up with someone. But I don't remember them ever saying specifically, like, if they ever gave a name. It was me. I can see that. I could totally see that. It was me. No, I would totally be Sokka in the Avatar universe, because, like, I'm the silly guy that doesn't take things too seriously, but I got a boatload of heart, and I will die alone. Just like Sokka. Alright, let's see. Heroic adventure. Boom. In the future, I travel to that universe and I hook up with Zuko. That'd be so cool to be able to travel between like TV and fantasy universes, because I would never come back. Like, oh, well, I would come back. No, I'm working on it. I will die happy and alone. Like, I would come back to our universe just to visit my mom and my best friend. But if I could travel between like TV and movie universes, I would almost never come back to our universe. Like, I would exist in the realm of sci-fi and fantasy and cartoons. Like, I would exist in like the Avatar universe. I would exist in the Star Wars universe, Star Trek, Stargate. I would exist in the good place, like which granted is the bad place. So I'd probably go to the medium place, but still, I would exist there. I would come back just to visit the people I love and care about the most, like my mom. But if it wasn't for that, I would like never come back.
Now they are here on Mars, scavenging the ruins of our golden age.
This would be
Scouts
the
have
economic
reported
universe of the
activity in
weird
your
people just
area.
want to make money.
Intercept
Yeah.
them and find out what they're up to.
This would be the worst timeline, the darkest timeline. I don't think my mom would. I really don't think my mom would. My mom and I are very similar, but she is like, no, she's settled in this universe. I don't think she would go with me. So I'd have to come back to visit. Like, my mom would probably want to, but she wouldn't. Like, I don't think she actually would. So yeah, that'd be the one thing tethering me to this world.
There's a chart here. It's a plan of
There's another
attack on the
universe
Gray
that she...
facility.
there's like 100 universes she would want to go to.
Get there
But I
ASAP.
just don't think she would actually do it.
Hurry, we can
I genuinely just don't think she would do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That is her prerogative. I would do it. I would do it in a heartbeat. And I would never want to come back. There might be another universe where I'm actually attractive. Like, I would love to go to that universe and see what it's like. Because I can't imagine what that's like. Do you think your mom would want to live in Tahani's mansion? Because Tahani's mansion is like the dream house. Like Tahani's mansion. I would definitely go to Avatar, but the thing is, I would go to multiple sci-fi and fantasy universes. Like I wouldn't just go to one. It's like I'd spend time in the Marvel universe for a while. I'd spend time in
destroy them at once.
the Avatar universe. I'd spend time in the Dragon Prince universe. I would actually love to go to the Dragon Prince universe, because that was actually a pretty cool little universe they crafted. I would totally go to the Dragons and Magic, right? I would totally go to the Dragon Prince universe and flirt with Rayla like you wouldn't believe. like you wouldn't believe. I would say she's my Zuko. Like, as Zuko is to you, I would say Rayla is to me. Like, something about her. I loved her character so much. And her voice, that accent, gives me tingles. Like, it gives me tingles. I love her voice. So that's my Zuko. Yeah, I do. I really do. She was a very good character. I liked her character very much. She was a very relatable character, because she wasn't like a freaking god like some characters are. You know, she was flawed, she was unsure of herself, and that freaking Irish-Scottish accent has got it going on like Donkey Kong.
If we can get Cabal communication codes, I can send a
I have
signal
always
to the
had a
Red Legion.
special weakness for the Scottish/Irish accent.
I like where you're
Opti! How you doing today, Opti? You still in Manhattan? You still, you got anything left in that bottle? Because you were 2/3 of the way through it, I think, or 2/5 of the way through it. I don't remember. Collect codes, defeat phalanxes. Okay, so I gotta find phalanxes. And I think phalanxes are the shield guys. So I gotta kill 3 more phalanxes. Ha! Nerd. Yeah, I figured you probably polished that bottle off. I was thinking about that earlier today. I'm like, I wonder if you've ever finished that bottle. One more. I need to kill one more of those dudes. There's one. Back in New Jersey. Nice. I think that's one. Or is that just the phalanx? That's just the phalanx. I need to kill the Orichalcos phalanx, or whatever. Are you one? Here till about Friday, then on to Miami. Ah, Florida. Be careful down in Florida. I know they've been having a lot of real bad weather lately. There we go.
There's a gulch near you that will be the perfect ambush spot. I've made arrangements for a special surprise.
Alright, so Void, Singe, and Melee are still active. Okay, I gotta remember that. I can punch people really, really hard. Oh, did he? At least your uncle's okay, though, Dragon. Free vacation, yeah. At least your uncle got out, though, before something bad happened, Dragon. So that's good. Fortunately, I don't know. I don't think I know anybody in Florida. Like, I know people all over the world, but I don't think I know anybody that lives in Florida, so I don't have to worry about anybody who's down in that area. I mean, outside of worrying about these people in general, like, I hope nobody gets hurt. But, like, I don't have to worry about anybody specific. Oh, good. So he didn't lose his house or have a lot of property damage. That'd be terrible. Well, yeah, I know people who travel the world all the time. But I mean, like, you're not based in Florida. That's what I meant. Like, I don't know anybody whose home base is Florida. Oh, Hawaii. Oh, Jesus. You're right. Hawaii. The lava thing. Oh, crap. It's just... Like, I know a couple of people in California. I know a couple of people in Arizona. I know a couple of people in Colorado. I think one in New York. I'm gonna know somebody in Michigan come February or March of next year. Let's see, who else? I think that's all for the United States right now. I know one girl in China. I haven't talked to her for about a month, but we were messaging back and forth like all the time. I know a person in Germany. I know a person in Japan. Nobody in Hawaii. Oh, nice. Is CLI Cali? Or is that, like, Connecticut? Or is that, Kentucky? It's, still move all my stuff except important things to Michigan. Well, I hope you get to stay in California. That'd be awesome. Like, that would be genuinely awesome. The only downside would be, the only downside about that, Dragon, would be the rest of your family would be moving to Michigan. So you'd be far away from the rest of your family, and that would be a huge bummer. But at least you get to stay in the school that you're in right now. So there's pros and cons.
Whoever's in charge.
Yeah. Ooh, big dude. Time to kill. Ow. Well, that was disappointingly easy. I thought that was going to be a genuine fight. He just exploded. Alright, that was easy.
That should disrupt the Red Legion supply chain for a while.
Excellent work.
I thought you were,
We can't bring back those we lost, but we can make sure the Red Legion...
I also didn't get along with them. I was, okay. I knew there were a few people in your family you didn't get along with that well, or you had, like, tenuous relationships with, Dragon. I didn't, but I still thought you got along pretty well for the most part with your family, so I did not know that. Okay, and that'll be a good thing. Nothing wrong with a little space sometimes. Sometimes we all need space. Ah, right. Yeah, we did discuss that. That's right. Well, the day will come, Dragon, when you become super successful. And like we were talking about earlier, you just got to get like 48 degrees like Opti has, and then you'll be good to go. That is literally a conversation we were having earlier, Opti, that Dragon needs to get like 50 degrees like you. F that. Yeah, That's a tough one. Because it seems to have worked out pretty well for Opti. So... That's true. It depends on where you want to work. So what's your dream place to work, Dragon? Like, if you could work anywhere in the world, where would you want to work? Like, what country / city? Mainly country, but what city? Is it not letting me go to orbit? I'm just trying to go to orbit. Okay, there we go. Okay, well... Okay, the country of Dragon. Okay, that works. See, that's where you're lucky, Opti. You do what you love and you love what you do. I've never done something for money that I love. Never. Never once. Every single thing I've ever done for a job, I've hated. So I envy you very much, Opti. We should all be so lucky as to find something we love and then go for it. I've never once done something for professionally that I love. Never once. And I've done a lot of things, so that's saying something. You know what? Dragon? I like it. Opti, you don't realize how much more than me that is. You don't even realize I would live like a king if I made that kind of money a year. What I make is a joke. You would laugh. You would cry probably if you knew how much I made a year. I'm not going to say it because it makes me too sad. But it's not good. Hey, that's actually really close to how much I make a year. That's really close to how much I make a year. That's not the number, but it's close. And I feel like I'm working myself to the bone and I'm making nothing. So I hate my job with all my heart and soul. Like I ache all the time from what I do. And I make like nothing for it. It's so sad. But c'est la vie, whatever. I accept it. I don't fight it anymore. I'm just trying to have as much fun as I can in the between times. No, no. I do something, but it's I'm not going to say what I do, but I do something. I do something that is trivial and pointless. Probably even more trivial and pointless than that. But I'm not going to say what I do. I'm never going to say what I do. I'm not proud of it. If I were proud of it, I'd probably boast what I did. See, okay, here's the thing, Opti. If I picked up animal shit for a living, I'd boast about that. Because that's more dignified than what I do. Like, there's nothing... People got to pick up the animal shit. So, I would not feel shame in doing that. Because that's actually an important job. Somebody's got to do it. Actually, I would love... I say this to people a lot, actually. I would love to find a job at a zoo where I could pick up animal shit. Because I don't have a sense of smell. So, I don't give a damn if I work with poop. Like, that would mean nothing to me. I could be arm deep in a pile of shit. And it would be gross, but I wouldn't smell anything. I frost in donuts from 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. every weekend. Hey, that's a dignified job. See, that's a job I could actually get behind. I don't know what frostening is. I have frosted donuts before. I don't know about frostening. This is Agent Coulson. What is up, man? How are you doing this fine day of ours?
Welcome, Guardian.
This fine Sunday fun day. Are you up to no? Do you solemnly swear that you are up to no good, Agent Coulson? I'll turn those in later.
Come see me again, Guardian.
I will, Tess. I will. Ah, homework. Wow, you and Dragon. Always with your homework. Dragon has a crapload of homework she needs to do, too. 5:37. Ooh.
Dig, and one day the garden blooms.
Oh, Opti, you have homework too? I didn't know you had homework, Opti. Shit. Okay, so all of you have homework. Damn it. I don't have homework, so there's that.
A lot of good stuff here, Hunter.
I got a 537 Badlander, so I will hold on to that. It's better than my Vestian Dynasty. So that'll be my PvP shotgun for now. Maybe it won't. That'll be my light level boosting shotgun. So let's equip all my stuff that boosts my light level. Which is that.
What you just hear, Guardian?
Okay, so I'm almost 531. So I've made some nice progress.
Earth's a good place. Worth fighting for.
I'm doing it on the business model for purchase cards and the effective ethics. Oh, ethics! I'm all about ethics. I'm all about ethics. You want to learn about ethics, Opti? Watch a TV show called The Good Place. They do a lot of ethics conversations in that show. There's literally a person teaching a bunch of bad people about ethics. Like, for like a good chunk of that show. Economics test. Nice. I appreciate that, Agent Coulson. Thank you. That actually means a lot. I was talking with Dragon earlier about how much of a bummer it is to have a lot of people hop into my streams, but they don't participate in the chat, and then they just disappear after a couple of minutes. And it's nice to actually have people that want to be here. So thank you. That makes me feel better. You know, I was getting a little bummed, but I feel better now.
All goods for trade.
I have a math exam Monday, a worksheet to do, and 2 quizzes for counseling on... Yeah, Dragon, you got a lot. You got a lot you need to do. Wait, didn't I get a prismatic facet? I thought I got a prismatic facet. Oh, one of them's due Monday. Okay. So tomorrow. That's still bad. Ah, there it is. Prismatic facet. Boom. Alright, I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. 21 hours. I could finish that off tomorrow.
Let me check right away.
Tomorrow. Alright, cool beans. Let's see if I can buy anything with the prismatic facet.
Is at your service.
I should finish my rough draft tonight, then I will go over it Wednesday and turn it in on Friday. Nice. Yeah, I spent most of my day working too, Agent Coulson. So, when I got home, I was super excited to just sit and veg out to a video game. Sunday next week. Okay, so you got a little time. Like, I was so excited to just veg out to a video game. Ooh. Okay, so there's a good chance I won't get what I'm after. I want this. The red card. But there's a good chance I won't get that. Let's see. Oh, I got the red card. Oh, God. I got the thing I was after. That never happens. What? That never happens. Bungie has the worst RNG of all time. That's amazing. Okay.
Thanks for
let's go equip that shit.
Fenchurch, there's a lot of fantastic
or shirt. I'm getting real bad about censoring myself now, Dragon. I'm getting real bad about it. Boom. I will get rid of that. Alright, and... Come on. Takes... Oh, there we go. Yeah. Come on. And, you want to see a magic trick? You want to see a magic trick? You want to see... You're not going to see this magic trick? No, I'm not going to show you this magic trick. Oh. Alright, I'm real happy about that. That never happens. I want to tell you about what happened, but it's too much to type for a third time, so ask Turtle or Opti. Too much to type for a third time. Okay, so what happened, Agent Coulson, is Dragon got her PS4 and started updating it. So she could, and she started updating Destiny 2 so that she could play it. but she doesn't have a PlayStation Plus. So she spent 6 hours updating it, and by the time she finally got to update it, she was looking forward to playing it, and she found out that Destiny is an online-only game. So you have to be connected to the internet and to the Bungie servers, and it requires to be always online. If you're on Xbox, Xbox Live. If you're on PlayStation, PlayStation Plus. So she can't play the game because she doesn't have PlayStation Plus. So she got completely boned in like the bad kind of way, not the good kind of way. Yeah, she got completely boned in the way that she loses money. Yeah, 6 hours. And she ended up not getting the thing she was after. Okay, so I'm going to deposit that, then I'm going to turn in all of my Iron Banner bounties. Because I've done all of the Iron Banner bounties that I can do this week. And each Iron Banner bounty gives me a powerful gear milestone. So I might actually light level up a little bit here. So I will deposit that, because that is a sexy-ass weapon that I want to use one day. And I got to check my postman. Yeah, six mofoing hours that she'll never get back.
Checking.
All right, so 504 and 534. Hello.
Acknowledge.
That's really good.
Transfer.
I got a 534 kinetic weapon?
It's busy.
When did that happen? That's way better than what I'm using, I think. Nope, it's only slightly better.
Take as long as you like.
But I will happily use that. Because this hand cannon sucks and I hate it. So goodbye, hand cannon. Nice. I like submachine guns, so that actually makes me really happy. Yeah, even if you get the digital version of the game, whether it's disc or digital, you still have to worry about the updates. So, and you still have to worry about the online-only aspect, so she would have been screwed even if it was the digital version. Yeah. Yeah, the Halloween event. I'm actually enjoying the Halloween event. I wish there was more story-based stuff for the Halloween event, but I'm enjoying it. It's oh yeah, I didn't show you, Dragon. So I finally got all the points I needed, or the souls I needed to purchase the mask I wanted. So now I can be a Space Bane. So yeah, check out my face once it updates. I'll just did it update out here? Okay, there we go. A 6-hour learning experience, yes. You learn more from failure than success. So now I'm Space Bane. Oh, Batman. No. I was born in the darkness, molded by it. I give the city to the people. Fucking Bane. God damn. Bane is ridiculous. Astroneer's update is okay. They added more to crafting, but there's really survival aspect yet. Do you mean there isn't really a survival aspect yet? Because I liked what I played of Astroneers, but I wished there was more to it. Why does he have Wayfarer under his name? That's awesome. Yeah, whatever. Isn't. Okay, yeah. I wish there was, because I'd probably play more of that. Subnautica Opti. That's one of the reasons I love Subnautica so much. Is it has the really good balance of survival and crafting. So it has the food, the water, the oxygen bar, which you really have to maintain and watch. The food and water bar, which you have to also pay attention to. At least early in the game, you have to really pay attention to it. Later in the game, once you can start making lantern fruit, you don't really have to worry about food and water ever again. Lantern fruit and something else. There's lantern fruit and then there's hydromelons. And once you can farm both of those in Subnautica, you don't really ever have to worry about food and water ever again. But you still always have to watch your oxygen. And it's easy to forget. Tell your bird I said hi. I have it on PC. I might get it for Xbox. I don't know yet. Oh, the Bulbo trees. Right, that's the other one I was trying to think of. So at my main base, I have Bulbo trees, Hydromelons, and Lantern Fruit. Lantern Fruit is my favorite. But the other ones are real good, too. Okay, so I'm going to start turning in my Iron Banner bounties. Subnautica is totally worth it. Subnautica is amazing. It's a little iffy if you're talking about... I have it on PC, but you might get it for Xbox. If you're talking about Subnautica on Xbox, it does have issues on Xbox. So be aware of that. Like, the loading time into the game is rough. Like, it takes, like if you have a game that has a lot of stuff built into it, like a lot of bases and a lot of stuff explored, no joke, it takes like 7 minutes to load the game. So that sucks. And there are still plenty of glitches on the Xbox. But I still love the game in spite of all that. Alright, so powerful gear. Cross your fingers. I got boots. Let's see if those are any good. Come on. At 537, that is better. So I will equip those. And then I will get rid of the old boots. Because I got new boots. Alright, so now let's turn in another one.
Light is something you feed over time that you...
Okay, I disagree, Dragon. I don't think Bulb gives you more water than anything else. But Lantern gives you more fruit than anything else, and a decent amount of water. So I like the balance of Lantern Fruit. And also, Lantern Fruit is faster to harvest and regrow. So, if you plant if you plant 2 squares of 4 lantern trees each, then you look at the Lantern Fruit, just mash the pickup button, and then you can just devour that fruit in 5 seconds. And it grows back so quickly, and you can just keep doing it over and over again, so you don't have to worry about the bulb. Like, the Bulbo trees explode after enough sword hits to it, or knife hits. So I love the Lantern Fruit for its longevity. Yeah. Like a Nat Geo channel, but on Twitch. If I get a webcam, you guys will get to meet Elf. I hope you get a webcam for Christmas, Dragon. Because, that would be awesome. And Loki. Don't forget Loki.
You're facing your allies at their best.
Okay, Dragon, I actually disagree with you on that. Coulson's a better name. Because Coulson is a hero. Coulson is a legend. Claws of the Wolf. Let's take a look at that. And I got, I leveled up. So Claws of the Wolf. 536 versus 537, so it's not as good. But that is a weapon I've been killed by 100 times. So I would love to try this weapon out. And I believe it's sexy. That's fairly sexy. That's fairly sexy. Okay, so I'll deposit something to make room for that in my inventory. Oh, does it have rapid fire? I didn't even notice. I was just looking at the sexiness of the weapon. I didn't even look at the stats because I was so distracted by the beauty of it. Alright, so what have I not been using? I like Distant Relation. That's a good scout rifle. I've never used Breath of the Dragon. But I love my mini tool. I'll get rid of Merciless for now because I'm not using it. Okay. Oh, right. Oh, no, I have to get off that. Okay, there we go. Agent Coulson is a god. He got stabbed with Loki's staff that came back to life with alien blood. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agent Coulson just spoiled the first episode of the show. But yes, he is a badass. And if you watch enough of the show, he becomes even more of a badass as the series goes on. By season 4, he might as well be a damn superhero in his own right. Alright, so I want to look at this. Rapid fire frame. Yeah, I just saw that. Rapid fire. I haven't watched it, but okay. Alright, so increased recoil or stability. I don't really care about handling, so I think I'm going to go for polygonal rifling for increased stability. Flared Magwell, that's pretty nice on reload speed, but it lowers range and stability. But I don't care about ricochet rounds. So I might go for reload speed on this thing. Just lose a tiny bit of stability and range, but that extra reload speed will be a godsend. Outlaw, so that's pretty cool. Faster reload. And then Kill Clip is always good. And then it has Rapid Fire Frame, deeper ammo reserve, slightly faster reload when the magazine is empty. So this thing is going to be a beast on reload. That's true. Actually, no. It doesn't tell you in the second season. It tells you at the end of the first season how he came back to life. It tells you, I think, 17 episodes into the first season how he came back to life. And then they just get a lot into it in season 2. So I'm looking forward to trying out this weapon. This might be a good PvP weapon. That might be a really good Crucible weapon. Alright, so good gear, good gear. I got the helmet. I think I already had the helmet, but let's see if it's a good light level. 528, 536. Yep. Alright, so I bumped up my light level a little bit. That's a pretty sexy looking helmet. I don't hate it. Wow. Dragon. That is so creative. Oh my, I never would have seen that coming. Dragon, you're awesome. Never change, Dragon. You know, just never change. Alright. Unless you want to change, then change for you. But never change for anyone but you. This is... Alright, good gear, good gear. The vest. See my vest. Made from real gorilla chest. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Yeah, change for yourself, but only if you want to. If you don't want to change, don't change. I think you are great as you are. But, yeah. Alright, chess piece. What are you going to be at? So, it's 533 right now, 537. That's better. So I'll get rid of my old one. Yeah, I'll get rid of my old one. Ooh, stuff. I want to get better at typing. I typed it as I heard you say it. But no, Xbox said it was bad. What's bad? Subnautica on Xbox? I will be the first to say Subnautica is a very flawed game on Xbox. It is very flawed. Having played like 100 hours of it on Xbox, I can admit the flaws. But I still enjoyed the game more than enough that I was able to look past the flaws. Actually, Opti, if you wait long enough, I will be streaming Subnautica on my... I will be streaming Subnautica eventually. And I will be streaming it on Xbox. So, give it a little time and you'll be able to see all the issues with it, you know, for yourself. Like, it's on my list of things to stream. And compared to the PC version, I'll bet you anything it's mega bad. But I have no other frame of reference. So, and I'm not going to buy Subnautica on PC. Because, unless they were to add co-op, then I would buy Subnautica on PC to play with Dragon. But, yeah, exactly. Like, it's hard to get to the point... We have such a list of games, Dragon. It's hard to get to the point where we're finally going to get to the games. Talons of the Eagle. Ooh, I like the name. Hey, even if you did, that wouldn't bother me. I don't have, ooh, that's better. I'll equip you. 533. Like, if I end my Subnautica stream and then I head over to you and watch Subnautica, I would not be against that. Yeah, and okay, here's the thing, Opti, that I really admired about Subnautica almost more than anything else. So video games have struggled with this ever since the dawn of video games. They've never been able to really nail underwater. Like most video games, when your character gets in the water, they flop around like a fish, they go slow, and they suck. But Subnautica handled the movement and the atmosphere of the water so beautifully that it's never a problem. And like they mastered water. Like I've never played a water game that handled water so well. What can I deposit? I don't. Oh, I already have a Talon of the Eagle. Okay, so I'll deposit that, then I'll get the new one. Oh, I should know. I should have just broken that down. Stone Phantom. Thanks for the follow, Stone Phantom. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the Turtle Nation. Everybody all over the world has joined the Turtle Nation. Everybody. Subnautica. Oh, no, I already read that. 10 out of 10 Subnautica. I agree, Dragon. 10 out of 10. Because it's a great open world survival crafting game. So it's great at crafting. It's great at survival. It's great at the open world. It makes you want to explore, which is the best part about it. But the story that it tells is also really good. So it nails like the 5 big things. Like the gameplay is great. The exploration is great. The story is great. The crafting is great. Like, it's just great. All right, fingers crossed that this is good. Breath of the Dragon. And yeah, I know where all the like Leviathans are lurking. I never played Call of Duty Ghosts, so I actually never got to experience that one. I'd already stopped playing Call of Duty at that point. 538, 537, that's better. I'll equip it for now. I don't know if I'll break down this one because I need to research the perks to see if the perks are better. So I leveled up a little bit, turning in my bounties. I forgot the word bounties. So I'll deposit you for now, and I'll deposit you because I want to look to see what has better perks. Let's see, anything else? Alright. Only game better for me is Mass Effect. Yeah, I would say Mass Effect's a better game. I would also say Breath of the Wild is a better game. Hitman's a better game. Like, I love Subnautica. Don't get me wrong. I adored Subnautica. I fell in love with it immediately. I put like 100 hours into my first playthrough, and I was engrossed in everything that was going on. But I would not say it's like a favorite. Like, there are plenty of other games that beat it for me. But I love Subnautica. I love it. Like, No Man's Sky is really high on my list of exploration, like, survival games. Even though I don't play that a lot on stream anymore, I still play that a lot. And I love that game. That was the first game that that was the second game I played on stream, but it was the first game I, like, heavily played on stream. Destiny is starting. Nice. So did you get PS Plus, Dragon? Heat up lasagna. So if Destiny is starting, then I can only imagine you got PlayStation Plus. Alright, so I want everyone to look at my my engrams real quick. I've got boatloads of engrams to turn in for TESS, so I'm gonna go turn them all in at once. Oh, nice. Oh, I'll bet you I know what happened. Okay. It was one of those yeah, it was one of those crap. I forget the name of the error, but I think I know what it was. Okay.
All goods for trade. Take a look.
Stardew Valley. Opti. Yes, that's actually one of the games I want to stream. I love Stardew Valley. I've played the hell out of that game. Actually, before I end my stream today, I want to show you something, Opti. So actually, you know what? I'm going to turn in those engrams later because I have to end my stream here in a few minutes. So I'm going to exit out of Destiny real quick. I'll turn in those engrams tomorrow. I want to show you what I turned my Stardew Valley into. I should stream Civilization 5. That would actually be a good stream game. Maybe one day, Colson, I will stream Civilization 5. That would be a good one. So I'm gonna for just like 5 minutes switch over from Destiny to Stardew Valley. Very briefly, just so I can show off my what I turned my farm into. Because what I turned my farm into is ridiculous and stupid. Where are you? Stardew Valley. There you go. It'll take a minute to load. Alright. Life is strange. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay, Stardew Valley. Titan, Warlock, or Hunter. Honestly, Dragon, I can see you as a Warlock. Personal opinion. You're more about like magic and Warlocks are badasses. Like you could be Emperor Palpatine with like Force Lightning. Bleh, unlimited power. And the Warlock has a Raven. Yes. So honestly, I could see you... Wow, that's really bright white. I could see you as a Warlock. 40k Inquisitor. Oh, nice. Alright, so... Stardew Valley for just a few minutes. I'm just going to show off my farm. I don't remember what I named my character, so hopefully it wasn't anything too bad. Hopefully it wasn't anything that's going to get me flagged. Because I sometimes name characters really bad things. Because it amuses me. Oh no, I remember what I named my, no, it's not bad. It's just stupid. Like, I meant to name my character something, and then it cut off some of the words. So, okay, it says Roscoe Death. It was, I work on the Penile Pump Farm. I'm on year 9, so as you can see, I played a lot of this game. It says I only have $144,000, and that's true, but I have enough stuff that I could sell to get like 144 million. I just haven't done it. But, not that I even need the money, because I don't need money anymore. So it was going to be Roscoe Deathbringer, because... Okay, Opti, I have a lot more than that. I just haven't sold any of my stuff. It's all in chests. Because I don't need the money anymore. There's nothing I need to buy anymore. But, so it was going to be Roscoe Deathbringer. And then they cut off Bringer, and it just turned into Roscoe Death. And I'm really bummed out about that. But I put 137 hours into this farm, so let's take a look. It used to be so much more complex, and it had animals everywhere, and it had crops everywhere. You are the master of making money in games, Opti. I won't deny that for a second. I will never deny that for a second. And I don't think I remember any of the controls, so I should probably be reading that. Not that I'm even going to be playing it right now. When I do finally play legit Stardew Valley on stream, I'm going to be starting a completely new file on my Nintendo Switch. So because I need new games on my Switch, and like so I want an excuse to actually play my Switch again. And I'm going to be starting a new farm anyway, so I figure might as well. So this is my house. I have amethyst growing next to my bed because my wife likes amethyst. It's her favorite thing to get. And of course I've got my iridium ore. I got my skeleton. I got my trophy for kicking ass at the game. This is my wife's bedroom. As you can see, she has a Super Nintendo, so she is my soulmate. She has a drum set also, so she is super my soulmate. You need games for Switch, you should get... I already have Zelda, Agent Coulson. And I'm gonna stream it too. I've already beaten Zelda several times. Once on normal mode and once on master mode, and I've 100%ed it both times. But I'm gonna play it again because I love that game. And I'm gonna play it on stream. It's just I have to get down my list of games to get to it. So this is my TV for I sit in the corner here and cry. My boat. This is my diamond for diamond. Let's go down to my wine cellar really quick, Opti. And this is where I let all of my my starfruit wine go to iridium quality so that I can make boatloads of money. Because this stuff sells for like millions. I don't remember how much it sells for exactly. I even have more casks if I wanted to fill the thing to the brim. Which, I could do that, and I have done that, but it's exhausting, because I don't like to do that. Okay. And let's go out to my farm. I got music blocks. Oh yeah, let's go up here real quick. So here's my children. They love me, and I love them. Now, I'm actually a good parent. There you go. I've shown them love for the day. So this is my character. He has my beard, except better. My wife is Abigail. I'm at 10 stars, or hearts. My children are Maggie and Asphalt. Opti, high five. Yeah, I totally went for Abigail. The goth gamer nerd with purple hair. That like spoke to me. So like I had to go for that. But so I got 10 hearts. I got maximum hearts with her, and then my children Maggie and Asphalt. Oh, cute little Asphalt. All right, so let's go out to my farm real quick. So I finally got the. Yeah, I read that on the Wikipedia for this game, that the real father was the wizard, which I thought was really cool. So I got my warp totems, which I was super proud to be able to finally get these. So I can go to the beach or the mountains whenever I want. I got my farm set up to grow everywhere with, I don't have the iridium sprinklers because I keep using my iridium for something else. I forget what. What do I use my iridium for? I think I'm using it for, I want to say I'm using my iridium to make a diamond, to make diamond manufacturing items. So this is what my farm turned into, Opti. So I made all of these houses on the side, and one day this entire farm is going to be filled with nothing but houses. And inside of these houses are nothing but diamonds. So like so when I'm in the mood to make money, I just fast forward the day like 3 days, I think, for it to grow a diamond, 3 or 4 days. So I just sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up. And then I just farm all of the diamonds. And then every single one of these houses has the diamonds to farm. So these houses go all the way down. You know there is a glitch to make a diamond every half day. I did not know that. I did not know that at all. Holy crap, that's awesome. I'm going to have to learn how to do that glitch because that's amazing. And then also, throughout my farm, I have these magic houses set up. So once I grow all my crops, I don't even have to harvest them anymore because they harvest them for me. So I just go dick around, I go talk to the townspeople, I go fishing, and then when I come back in like the middle of the day, all my crops are harvested. It's so great. Or I can even just go AFK. So I just go stand here, and then I just leave my controller, I go make a sandwich, you know, I go make my puppy some dinner, and then when I come back, all my stuff's harvested. I don't even have to do anything. It's the best thing in the world. Dragon! And then over here, I have my batteries, because I think you need batteries to make the diamond manufacturing items. So I made a crap ton of lightning rods so I could harvest the batteries. It's just, like, I was not playing around. I want to make an entire farm of nothing but diamond manufacturing items. And then, I don't even remember what I have in the house up here. Maggie and Asphalt, yeah. Oh, you're on year 2? Nice. I am on year 9. Dragon, I am on year 9. Yeah, I'm at maximum hearts with my wife Abigail, my love, my soulmate, my heart's content, and my children Maggie and Asphalt. Beautiful Maggie and little Asphalt. Aw. On the Penile Pump Farm. Oh, you did Elliot. Everybody did Elliot. Everyone I watched play this game banged Elliot. I even thought about romancing Elliot, but I went for Abigail because I had a lot in common with her. For me, it was between... I was torn between 2 different people. It was between Abigail and... I think it was Emily. Let me see who else there is. Yeah, okay. So for me, it was between Abigail and Emily. If Emily is the quirky one who's like super high energy, I really liked her. But I ended up romancing Abigail, Dragon, because she is a quiet, introverted, goth gamer nerd who plays the drums, and I can respect her so much. Yeah, see, I don't have any iridium sprinklers, Dragon, because I keep using all of my iridium. Oh, watch this, Dragon. You were gone from the stream when I showed this. So I keep using all of my iridium to make gem manufacturing items. So whatever these are called, I don't remember at all what these are called. Where's the crafting menu? I don't remember how to play this game. There it is. Okay. Which there it is. This no, that's not it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. Okay. So yeah, this requires iridium bars and a battery pack. So I use all of the iridium I get. What are those giant pillars? Yeah, they're teleporters. So I use all of the iridium I get to make more of these crystallariums. So I never have enough iridium to make iridium sprinklers, which is a huge bummer. But so yeah, this is my diamond farm, and every one of these houses is filled to the brim with nothing but diamond manufacturing items. So I have a lot of houses that make a lot of diamonds. And then I have my entire farm ready to grow starfruit whenever it's an appropriate season. And then with the starfruit, like, oh, look at all these diamonds I could sell, and I just haven't done it. Because I don't actually need the money. But look at all these diamonds I could sell. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have about 13,000 diamonds. Not counting what I have in my inventory. So I have about 13,600 diamonds that I could just sell. And I don't even remember how much a stack is worth, but I think it's a lot. Exo and Awoken. I went Exo. I'm a robot. And then, oh yeah, here you go. And then I have a crap ton of starfruit wine at iridium quality, which is super expensive. Like it's like worth a lot of money. Let's grab it real quick. And let's grab a stack of diamonds, and let's get a look at how much those are all worth. Because I don't actually remember how much they're worth. Alright, Clip Clop, let's go. Oh yeah, I call my horse Clip Clop because of the sound he makes. Clip Clop, Clip Clop, Clip Clop, Clip Clop, Clip Clop, Clip Clop, Clip Clop. And as you can see, I'm wearing my standard pink shirt because I love the color pink. Alright, Pierre, I'm married to your daughter, so you should give me a discount. There we go. So I could sell this stack of 606 starfruit wine for 2.7 million. And I have a lot of stacks of iridium quality starfruit wine. And as for diamonds, he doesn't buy diamonds. So I'm going to have to check with my dude over here. What's this? I used to know all the names. Clint? I think his name is Clint. Crap. Oh well. Bye, horse. Bye, Clip Clop. Aww. So we tell you that we go Exo, and you immediately are like, I'm gonna go Awoken? Ah, lame. Hey, Clint. How you doing, man? And you could sell a stack of 999 diamonds for about 750,000, and I have about 14 stacks. So I can make a lot of money. And not to mention all the starfruit wine I have. Oh, isn't there a minecart I can fast travel over here? Yes, okay. It's been a while since I played Stardew Valley, so I'm trying to remember everything. Bus stop. Hey, bus lady. I love this game, though. This is such a fantastic game. Like, I played the hell out of this game when it first came out. And then, Dragon. Yeah, what he was saying earlier, these are teleporters you can buy from the wizard when you get, like, way into the end game and you have a lot of money. So this one, if you don't want to waste time walking to and from, just, you hit the button, and suddenly you're on the beach. Ooh, look at that. Yoink. And everything I pick up off the ground becomes iridium quality, so everything is worth boku bucks. Only downside about the teleporter, though. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It's not a downside, because I actually purchased the rod. So, Dragon, check this out. I purchased the teleportation rod that lets me just teleport right back to my house. I forgot I had that. So, if I want to go to the mountains, look at that. I'm at the mountains. And then, I'm back home, baby. I forgot I had that, so I should have used that earlier. It's been a while since I played the game. What is the rainbow gem called? The rainbow gem, I think I have a couple extra of those. This is my chest for those. There it is. I have a rainbow gem. It is called the prismatic shard, and I have 2 extras. It is used to make the galaxy sword, which is like the best sword in the game. And so I got a prismatic shard, and I was so excited when I got it. And then I got 2 more, like throughout the course of my adventures. So I just have 2 just sitting in my inventory for no reason. Actually, I've gotten 3 more because I gave one to the museum to help fill up the collection. But yeah, the rainbow gem is the prismatic shard, and I got plenty of them. Trying to remember if you can grow those in the mineral thing for the diamonds. I don't think you can grow prismatic shards in the I don't think I've ever tried it, but I think I remember reading somewhere that you cannot grow the prismatic shard in they do sell for the most, but I don't think you can grow them. Or if you can grow them, maybe they take forever. Like maybe it takes like 30 days to grow or something like that. I'm just reminding myself of all the stuff you can do in this game. Oh yeah, look at all my fruit. All my iridium fruit. Oh yeah, and Opti. I've already finished all of the collections for the center, the whatever it's called, the community center. So like I don't have to actually collect anything anymore. Oh, then up here are all my animals. I haven't fed them in years, so they all hate me. Yeah, I did that by year 2 also. So it's been done for years for me. But yeah, I haven't fed most of my animals in years because I've been fast forwarding the day to harvest diamonds the last like few hours I played this game. So I don't feed my animals anymore. They all have names, but I don't really remember what they are off the top of my head. Babe, Pilbo, Gakini, Shima. I think I let the default names take over for some of these. Moopers, that's one I named. Moopers. Plutoni. Yeah, I guess maybe I didn't do a lot of custom names. I do not have a dinosaur. I actually did. I never got around to getting a dinosaur. I don't even know how to get the dinosaur, to be honest. But I know there is a dinosaur. I just never got it. Yeah, white eyes, right? Then I got the greenhouse over here, which I think my greenhouse is just year-round growing starfruit, because starfruit is like the most valuable artisan craft good you can make. So you grow starfruit, and then you make it into starfruit wine, and then you throw that starfruit wine into casks and make it iridium quality. You need to find the fossil eggs or something and put them in the large barn or the hen house. Yeah, I still need to find the fossil egg. And then down here, Opti, in all of these houses, well, in most of these houses, I still haven't filled them. So I'll go to the bottom houses. I have all these for sap. So in all of these houses down here are where I make wine. So it's all of my my brewery items, whatever those are called, the kegs. So I put all my starfruit that I grow in the greenhouse and in the field whenever it's the proper season. I put all of that starfruit into these kegs, and then I harvest the wine that comes out of these kegs, and I throw them into the casks in the basement of my house, and then I sell all those for Boku bucks. I have not completed the museum, unfortunately. There's a lot of stuff I still need to grab for the museum. Like a lot of stuff. There we go. And then this is just where I get all of my my sap for making kegs. Like all of my important stuff. I think that's pretty much my farm. I think that's the penile pump farm for the most part. So before the day, what was I was going to show you? I was going to show you something. What was I going to show you? So I went down there for the kegs to show you those. Starfruit wine, artisan goods. I was gonna do something and I don't remember what it was. Like I legit don't remember what it was. Oh, I was gonna show you the museum. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't want to save the day because I didn't do anything good. So I'm going to make sure I don't save that day. and I'm going to reload into Stardew Valley so I can show you my museum collection, because I still have a long ways to go on the museum collection. But in my defense, I never put a lot of effort into the museum collection. I have a lot of it, but I don't have all of it by any means. All right, by Chucklefish. God, this game is so good, though. Like, I love this game. This is such a relaxing game. Like, this could also be one of those games I play on days where I'm not sure what I'm in the mood to play. So, like, sometimes I go for Hitman when I'm not sure what I'm in the mood to stream. Sometimes I go for Destiny. This Stardew Valley would also be a really good game to stream. You know, I might, because once this Halloween event is over, I'm not going to have a lot of reason to play Destiny until the next update. So I might switch over to Stardew Valley for my go-to casual game. And I was telling Opti and Agent Coulson before... welcome back, Agent Coulson. So I was telling them while you were AFK from the stream, Dragon, that... Yeah, it says I'm playing Destiny. Because I haven't changed the title on my stream. But, and I'm not going to, because I'm not actually playing Stardew Valley. I'm just showing you guys something, and then I'm going to end my stream. But, so I played Stardew Valley on Xbox One, but I really need more content for my Nintendo Switch, and Stardew Valley is on the Nintendo Switch. So I'm thinking I'm going to get Stardew Valley for the Nintendo Switch, and then I'm going to play Stardew Valley from my Switch. So to give me a good excuse to start a new game file, and play Stardew Valley on a console that is portable, so I could bring it to work, which I love that about Stardew Valley. Oh, and Dragon, this is my house. I don't think you were here when I was showing off my house. So this is my skeleton. This is my iridium bar thing, because I completed everything that I should have completed in the game. So my grandpa was happy and gave me this iridium cat statue that poops out iridium. This is my wife's Super Nintendo, hence why I married her, because she has a Super Nintendo, so she's already my soulmate. And she has a drum set and a sword. This woman is like the woman of my dreams. Only thing is she has purple hair, which is amazing, but if she were a redhead, she would literally be the woman of my dreams. This is Maggie, my firstborn. This is Asphalt, who's playing my wife's Super Nintendo right now. Freaking Asphalt. And then Dragon. This is one of my pride and joys. This is my basement, where all of my Starfruit wine gets turned from normal Starfruit wine into Iridium Starfruit wine. Yeah. I'm super proud of this. But let's go check out the museum, and then that'll probably be a stream. So the museum is next to the blacksmith, so I'm gonna fast travel to the blacksmith. There we go. Yeah, there it is. They probably are. I'm a diamond manufacturer and an alcohol connoisseur when it comes to Stardew Valley. You know what? Yeah, I'd be okay with that. As long as she was the woman of my dreams, I'd be okay with that. Okay, so here's this dude. And here is my collection. As you can see, I still have a lot of empty spots. Like, I have an entire table down here that hasn't been filled, unfortunately. I mean, I've gotten a lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong. Like, I've gathered most of the resources. Yeah, I have a sword. I have the Galaxy Sword, which is like the best sword you can get in the game. So I think I got all the scrolls from like killing enemies. I think I've gotten all the minerals from hacking open geodes. I still have a lot of stuff I need to dig for. Like a marching band, I have a fake one. I have a Legend of Zelda sword. I have a Master Sword. That can hang on a wall. Like, I have some of the stuff you dig for, like, by the ocean. I have the Prismatic Facet already turned in. Or Prismatic Shard, whatever. I have most of the pickup items, like diamonds, rubies, emeralds, sapphires, all turned in. Amethysts. I need to actually look up, like I need to like bring up something on the wiki to figure out what I need to get, and then I need to actually actively go for those to complete the collection. Because finding it by random, I probably never would find it. Ooh, American Gods. Enjoy that. I hear nothing but good things about American Gods. I have never watched it, but I hear very good things. I am currently watching Daredevil Season 3. When I have free time to actually do that, which isn't much. I'm only a couple episodes in. But I'm really enjoying Daredevil Season 3 so far. I don't know if anybody here is a fan of the Marvel Netflix shows, but Daredevil Season 3 is so far kicking serious booty. But yeah, go join American Gods, because I hear very good things. Alright, so I think that'll probably be a stream for me, so it's a perfect time for Agent Coulson to, you only watched Season 1? Oh, I love Season 1. Season 1 is still the best. Season 2 was really good. Season 1 was the best. Season 3 so far is shaping up to be fantastic. I also am one of the few people that really love the Defenders. Yu Yu Hakusho. Is that an anime? That sounds like an anime. I do not watch a lot of anime, unfortunately. I have no problem with anime. I watch some anime, but I do not watch that much. Like I watch Inuyasha, Death Note. I have watched Fruits Basket, even though I know it's an anime made for women. I have watched Fruits Basket. I'm trying to think of other ones. Death Note is my favorite anime. Gundam. I've watched some Gundam. It's good too. I suggest it to all of you. Nice. I know it's only like sort of an anime, but I've watched a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Over the years, and a lot of Pokemon, because I'm a child and I enjoy both of those shows. Oh yeah, I still need to collect all the rare crows also. I think I only need 2 of the rare crows. Was complete with Death Note, Dragon Ball Z. You know, I would count Dragon Ball Z, but I don't actually watch Dragon Ball Z. Like, I have watched Dragon Ball Z. I was dating this girl in college, and she was obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. So when I would go over to her house, we would watch Dragon Ball. And when I was watching it with her, we were watching the season with Maji Buu. I think that is like some fat floating guru that they had to fight. So we were watching some season with Maji Buu, I think his name was. And I enjoyed what I saw, but after I broke up with her, I really just never watched any more Dragon Ball Z. Like, there was nothing wrong with it. I enjoyed it very much, but I just never watched it again. Now, I will tell you, Agent Coulson, and I know you will disagree with me on this, and you will probably hate me for this, because I have a friend who hates me for this and disagrees with me for this. I actually really like the Dragon Ball Z live-action movie. I recognize how bad the movie is. It's terrible. But I enjoyed the hell out of it. Like, so I liked the white Goku. Yeah, that's right. I liked it. And one of my friends who I used to work with, he is such a Dragon Ball fan. And he thought I was a monster because I liked that movie. Oh yeah, here's my slime pit when I'm in the mood to go fight slime. Oh, Miyazaki movies. I love all Miyazaki movies. I don't think I've ever seen a Miyazaki. That is okay. I will give you back your $1. I don't know how to do that, but I will see if there is a way to do that. Yeah, Miyazaki movies are phenomenal. Howl's Moving Castle is one of the masterpieces of animation that has ever been made. I know you're kidding. I was kidding too. I just have a very dry sense of humor, so sometimes you can't tell that I'm kidding, but I was kidding also. That $1 has already been spent on Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. So, so you cannot get your $1 back. Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, Those two are among my favorites for Miyazaki. I'm drawing a blank on some of his other movies. I've seen like almost all of them, and I just can't think of some of them for the life of me. But yeah, I love Miyazaki. His films are just mind-blowing. Howl's Moving Castle, though, is by far my favorite. There's like nothing else comes even close in terms of a Miyazaki film. Spirited Away is fantastic. I love Spirited Away. Might be my second favorite Miyazaki movie. Yeah, I would highly recommend Howl's Moving Castle. It is, but all of them are good. That does improve the stream. Okay, okay. In my defense, Agent Coulson, I spent my money on a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. You're the two donations I got from you and was it Opti that donated also? I think Opti was the first donation and then you were the second donation. So those $6 are still sitting wherever they were sitting. I think in PayPal. So technically I spent my own money. So your dollar is still in there. So I'm still a man of my word. That money will go to improving the stream. I spent my own money that I made from my own job on Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. But also, I'm going to throw out an argument here. Well, not an argument, but I'm going to throw out a counterpoint. Improving the mental well-being of the streamer will improve the stream. And chocolate makes me happy. So, in my defense, buying Reese's Peanut Butter Cups will improve my happiness and make for a better stream. So yeah, that'll be that is is that supposed to be semantics? I don't think semantics has a C in it. But that you're right, that is semantics. That is a semantical argument. But on that note though, I have gone way over what I was going to go over on my stream because I wanted to show off Stardew Valley. For some reason, like I wanted to show off my farm. But I should have ended my stream 45 minutes ago because I have to be up early for work tomorrow. So I'm going to end the stream right there. But I want to thank everybody that tuned in. I love you guys so much. I want to give anybody that tuned in, like, thank you so much. But like people who participated in the chat, I always give special thanks. So special thanks to Agent Coulson, 69, Dragon Soul of Fire, OptiX84. I think you guys are the only ones that popped into the chat. I can't think if anyone else showed up today. But you guys in particular, thank you so much for tuning in. Like, your guys' conversation makes streaming 10 times funner. I love you guys. I do have to check the Discord. While I upload this stream to YouTube, I'll check the Discord because I got to take apart my computer and my stream setup after I finish streaming. But I upload to YouTube and then I take apart my computer and my stream setup. But yeah, thank you to all of you guys. Thank you to everybody that tuned in. If you're watching this on Twitch, check out my YouTube channel. It's Existential Turtles, the channel name, spelled just like it is underneath my webcam and on the bottom left of the screen. I archive all of my past streams there, so if you want to watch any of my old content, or if you want to watch me play other games besides Destiny or Stardew Valley, then go check out some of those. I play a lot of Mass Effect, Hitman, Destiny, No Man's Sky. I'm building up my list of games that I'm playing on stream, but hopefully it'll be like a list of 100 games eventually. But you know, if you don't like one game I play, maybe you'll like some of my other games. And also, with my YouTube videos, use them for background noise, please. I would love that. Like, put on one of my YouTube videos, random people, and then go make a sandwich. You know, go play with your puppy, go play with your kids. Just have me on in the background. I would love nothing more than to be known as the background noise guy. And anyone watching this on YouTube, check me out on Twitch at twitch.tv/existentialturtle. I stream every day, and I try to stream, even though the times vary depending on like real life things like work and travel times and whatnot. I try to stream anywhere from 2 to 6 p.m. most days, Pacific Standard Time, California time. I don't always make the 2 o'clock because sometimes I get home a little bit later. And sometimes I have to end the streams early because of work the next day. But generally, I try to aim for 2 to 6 o'clock most days. And sometimes I'll go later. Sometimes I'll go earlier. Sometimes it'll be shorter streams, but I still stream every day, and I stream around that time. So yeah, and if you want to know when I'm going to be streaming and when I'm going to be streaming, follow me on Twitter at Easton Roscoe. It's in the bottom right of the screen. I'll always give a little bit of an update beforehand as to what I will be doing. And they are talking about Ninja Turtles right now, and Ninja Turtles are real close to my heart because I am a Donatello guy born and raised, and I love the Ninja Turtles. I love the 2002 cartoon almost more than any of the other Ninja Turtle stuff, but I love the original 80s cartoon. I love I love the live action puppet movies. I love the 2007 animated Ninja Turtle movie. I even like the new animated Ninja Turtle TV show, the 3D animated one. I thought that was actually pretty fun. So I'm a huge Ninja Turtle fan. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. They're the world's most fearsome fighting teens. They're really hip. Leonardo leads, Donatello does machines. Get a grip. So yeah, I love Ninja Turtles. Fun fact, I was in New York City. Oh yeah, you mentioned the Tom Clancy thing. That's really cool. And where they filmed the original parts of the film from the 80s and 90s. That's so cool that you were there. Coolest thing I did when I was in New York, Opti, was, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Big with Tom Hanks, but I went to that toy store that he went to in Big, and I danced on that giant piano. So that's probably the coolest thing I did. But, yeah, enough Ninja Turtle talk. I hope everybody has a good night. Good streams, good video gaming. I think Dragon is about to start playing... what was she going to start playing? It was either Kingdom or Destiny. I don't know if she's streaming it or not, though. Let's go see if she's streaming. Dragon, are you streaming right now? I don't see you on the streamer list. So I'm going to say that's a no. Oh, that's right. You don't have a capture card for your console. Okay, so I can't raid her, unfortunately. As much as I would love to raid her, I cannot raid her. Let's see if I have anybody else to raid. Unfortunately, right now, I don't really have anybody else to raid. I mean, I could raid you guys over to Jeremy Dooley from Achievement Hunter, but he doesn't really need the viewers. He has 540 people watching him right now. And I could also raid you over to Brown Man, who used to be an Achievement Hunter, but he has 1,336 people watching him right now. So he doesn't really need the viewers. So I think I'm going to raid you guys over to Bob Ross. I'm going to raid you guys over to Bob Ross. Because why not? Because I love Bob Ross. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. Opti, I hope you stay safe wherever your travels take you. And I hope you all have, I love you guys so much. Like, the fact that you tune into my stream at all, like, warms my heart. Like, it means everything to me that anybody would want to watch me. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good night. Peace. Bob Ross.